Barry. Bushy Barry.
The other one. The other one that we know. Oh, you don't just skin man. You're a fat man.
No. Athletic.
God, you're so fussy. That's got me in it. Yeah, that's what we're
Hello.
Where is the other guy that everyone likes? Was it him? Yeah, my friend likes him. He's like, yeah, my other king's
He looks a bit like a...
Southend Para-Quest is live, but the video's not live. It's saying
No,
waiting for
okay.
Southend Para-Quest 23rd September 2020. But it's saying we're live.
That was like...
No, I said he'll do me.
Yeah.
I don't.
Exactly.
I don't.
Oh yeah, I've got got one which will be you.
Woman.
But it's the way you said it.
Can we be quiet for a minute? Sounds good.
Yeah, that's working.
There we go. We're live now.
We are live. We are live.
I'm being not live.
No. Greetings, one and all. Welcome to
Hiya.
Southend Para-Quest, the monthly Oscar medium, and the usual suspects are here: Rudy, Gloria, and of course we've got Karen back as well from her holiday.
And me behind the camera again.
Yeah, and Paul's manning the electronic gubbins that goes on behind the camera.
Yeah. Hello. Sorry. I was just getting the live chat up. That's all.
Right, so
My apologies.
we're all here, ready and waiting for questions and ready to
Professional
chat
as
about anything and everything, really. Yeah, we've got some questions we've just been writing out as well. Hopefully Rob's going to kind of pop up as well if he's remembered. Rob from Paranormalitics. He phoned me up earlier regarding Halloween.
I've also got someone else who wants to join.
Okay.
I said I'll ask.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, if you're all right, then yeah. If you think he's all right, then
I don't really know.
all right. Well, you can only try.
Who's that?
Sean,
Get up a minute.
that's all I know.
Which is
How do you know it?
Through somebody else. I wouldn't know that mine.
Oh, okay.
So he loves all that stuff, you know.
Maybe.
My friend Sam started.
Open to
Could be.
open to a sixth person. You know.
yeah.
Doesn't matter if male or female.
Knew a woman.
I presumed it would be a female because it's free of each, so
Her grandmother.
an equal spread. But mind you, that would be 3-3, wouldn't it? So that would be
Her grandmother
Oh,
died.
okay, yeah.
yeah, that might be a little bit, yeah.
Well, whoever it is will reveal themselves in good time.
The lady that died, but her grandmother, when she died, said something, and then...
The K2's blipping off already.
Yeah.
Gift.
Is that in camera shot?
Oh,
Wow.
Just about. I'll move it around a little.
Yeah, that's very good.
Hang on, we
I'm
didn't
going to
get
turn
it.
my phone off.
Yeah, please turn phones off. No, it won't be in shot.
Okay.
So we've got to try and bring that down a little bit. So I'll move that back where it
But
was.
mine
There we
went
go,
up
and
high
we're all
first.
set.
Has she
I
got
have to
taller,
go right
tripod?
up near it for it to set off with the phone.
That's actually perfect right there where it is.
Okay.
Well, that
Yeah.
goes off no problem. doesn't it?
No, I know.
I've got
one
tripod,
exactly
but-
the same at home now.
I think
And
actually
it's...
my phone. Well, I'm saying that once it's on Wi-Fi, it doesn't affect it.
Yeah.
So
And it just goes off in
And
there.
it-
I was just
I
wondering,
have to go literally
could we
like
lean that up against the bike over there? Lean the K2 up against the bike?
I suppose so. Yeah.
Yeah, because then it'd be in camera shot then, full camera
Yeah.
shot. So
Can you see it though? We won't be able to see it really.
Ready?
Oh,
Just
you
be
do.
honest.
Is that the only one you've got?
no, I've got two. I bought another one
Put
now.
up.
The other one's over there. That's it.
That one?
That's going off. That's brilliant. The other one's up there if you need it.
My phone's off.
Yeah,
Okay.
put the other one on. I can't see it from there.
So you can both see it. So
Yeah.
That one's.
you might have to be careful because there's TV stuff over there. So you might want to put that one up there and watch it.
Yeah, all right.
Right down there. Oh.
You don't want to put it where there's too many electrics.
There's no electrics over there. It's all over there. So that's the reason.
You say that though, but
It's still coming.
mine's only about 2 or
That's
3
still going,
feet.
no?
Mine's only about 2 or 3 feet away from
Hmm.
So what
my
are you picking up?
television, my phone line, and everything.
There ain't that.
I don't think it'll be the box.
No, but, and I have to literally go right up next to mine with my phone. for
No,
it.
that is not normal. That is not
Wait a
normal.
minute, let me turn my phone off.
I don't think
There you go.
It might be that sword.
No, turn my phone off.
I doubt it. There's no electric going for it.
Oh, it might be
Let me turn my
Gloria's
phone
phone.
back on.
Yeah, but it wouldn't
Yeah,
work.
that one's going off as well.
Yeah,
So it's, but yeah, it's your
it's my
phone.
phone.
You must have
Right.
a signal down there.
She has
I
to
must be amazing.
do- has to debug these things first. don't
Yeah.
you?
So we know what that is now. It's the
Right,
phone.
No,
airplane.
yeah,
Right.
it's still going.
Paranormal on the go. Hello all.
And I'm
Oh, Jason, there.
it's still going.
Jake.
And I'm on
Jake,
airplane.
that's it. Sorry, Jake.
Hi Jake.
Oh,
Jake.
yourself.
It's still going.
Hey,
No phone's on
Sorry.
airplane.
In that case, then we've got some presents here tonight.
Yeah.
So I feel better now.
I do.
We've got Jake from Paranormal on the go on chat with us as well.
Hello, Jake.
Hello,
Hi, Jake.
Jake.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's not
Right.
my son, I don't think.
It's not your son.
There we go.
No, this is another group in Southend that deals with.
Oh, okay.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so we'll need
They've done
to
some-
get together soon.
They've done
So
some
we need
really
to be
good
on our best
videos.
behaviour.
I really do like their content they do.
Yeah.
That's Jake.
They done one in an asylum. I'd love to know where that asylum is because I'd love to go in there.
Yeah,
Good
get
wheels. Oh, they're gone now.
just PM.
Candy says hi too.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello,
Jake.
Candy.
She just said, "Oi, what about me?"
Jake and
Hello,
Candy.
Candy.
Good videos, mate. Well done, you two.
I
We'll not get 5
I
minutes.
rewatched your asylum one you done a few months ago, and it's got such a good vibe to that place. I'd love to know where that is. So maybe if you can let Adam know, we
Yeah,
can.
just PM.
we can
PM
just
us
pop
one way
down
or
there.
the other. Yeah. Yes, our famous last words, but we'll catch up with doing the actual content. As most of you know, my time has been massively taken up the last few months. Getting the boat, everything to do with getting on board and all the rest of it.
Is that a pun? Getting on board.
It was, yeah. Unintentional pun there. But so my time has been very much taken up with that now. But I'm pretty much set up on board as we did the live stream last week. So everything's working there now. Hopefully I can get around to doing some editing.
Always got a new one tomorrow, new video, and we have a new song and intro to go with it.
Oh,
So all our new and impressive now. Yeah, we've got a new intro as well, which Adam's has passed, so we'll be using that hopefully.
yeah. So it's just hopefully now I can sort of knuckle down a little bit. As I say, the last couple of months have just been a whirlwind really, and also getting the other two channels starting to get the work on them. Well, they're not paranormal related. One is to do with cars and bikes, and the other one, strangely enough, is to do with boats, which is boat noob, which no one seems to be fine.
I can't. I'm following it, but it ain't coming up on my channel.
I know. When I was over Two Tree yesterday, I bumped into the chap that there's two chaps that I met when I first started boating.
Yeah.
One of them was over there yesterday, and got chatting. I said, "Oh yeah, I've started this new channel up." And he couldn't find it, and I had to give him the full at boat new -4 explore with it.
I think it's something like 4UG or something
Yeah,
like that. Yeah,
whatever
4UG,
it is,
yeah.
yeah.
Or UT4, something like that.
But I suspect that will. I suspect once I start uploading to that, because that is literally a brand new channel. There's no content on there at all.
Yeah, that's probably why.
With Subs and Cycles, that was an old channel. In fact, it's older than this one. I just repurposed it. So yeah, but I've started actually going out again with a GoPro and crash helmet, and I already caught 2 this morning. Silly drivers. That was one over. I was sitting at some temporary traffic lights in Holbridge on the Honda Rebel, and this black van that was behind me decided he wasn't going to wait. He was just going to go past me and straight through the red lights. He's going to find his footage sent to the police.
And I found my dash cam as well.
And you found the dash
I
cam.
found my dash
Even
cam.
better.
Is that because what make is that?
That's it's one of these Chinese
Next space?
WDR.
I know.
It's a 4K one.
Okay.
I got it off AliExpress actually, and it's actually pretty decent. Comes with a
Yeah.
128 gig card, so I put it away because I thought I won't, when I move the office around, put it away.
Funny enough, me and Ed were talking about the dash cams, and so I picked a load up in RB and I had some really twats in front of it. Entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, some very experienced drivers, shall we
Yeah.
say?
Not very nice drivers.
Very inexperienced drivers.
Anyway,
Yeah, and then
back to that. Sorry.
and I had one coming home coming up the Sainsbury's at Bailey Weir, and there was a highway maintenance flatbed that was in. You got 3 lanes. You got the 2 that go straight over, and then you got one which goes right into that estate where Sainsbury's and Smythe's Toys and all that is. I was in the middle lane, and this lovely lady decided she was going to pull right in front of me. She's going to just go around the maintenance.
That was nice of her.
Yeah, just no indication, just rev bombed them.
We had one today when we went to Pets at Home. Up by the thing. I literally was coming round by where Lidl's is on Campfield Road, and literally this is black Chelsea wagon sitting there, indicating he had plenty of time. I even slowed down, right? And I was about to flash him, and I thought, oh, he's waiting for me. So I drove up, literally got about 4 cars lengths from him, and I started accelerating. What did he do? Pull straight in front of me. I'm like, what a twat. Excuse me for entertainment. What a complete idiot.
What a twog.
Idiot.
He's a bit of a twog.
Candy just said there's a lot of idiots out there.
Yeah,
Candy.
I literally drive for
Yeah.
a living. I mean, I do drive for a living. Unfortunately, with the new mobility car, I don't have the dash cam in there, so I do miss a lot of stuff now. But in the old mobility car, I did have the dash cam in there, so a lot of the footage is from this channel has come from that dash cam.
I think I might do that actually, because on my channel I've only got videos of music that I've shared, reposted and stuff like that. So I might start sticking dashcam videos on it.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the world needs to know. Well, I think Southend needs to know how many idiot drivers there are.
On my
drivers.
camera, I've got the software, and you can extract the editing software as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, I want to try and get the intro videos done for them 2 channels. I've got some ideas floating me, and we need to do a proper intro for this channel now. That we're,
the only intro I've done.
The old one.
Yeah, the old intro I've done is just basically for the shorts and the TikTok and all that sort of stuff and Instagram. So I'm gonna obviously your music that you've done with Adam. Now I'm getting to use CapCut, and also now Daniel's using it. Daniel's showing me how to use it as that. I'm the computer engineer. My son of 10 is telling me how to use it.
Yes,
and I'm like,
please.
okay.
You feel a bit out of it then?
No, I just think that it's
younger-
actually, the youth teaching me
Yeah.
when I was teaching the youth.
That's what it
So
is
it's
now.
good. So he got me to how to do certain things, and I thought, oh wow, so that's brilliant. That's how I got that flash come up.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
we do need to do an updated intro for this channel, because at
We
the
do.
moment it's still.
Do you want me to do the music?
Glenn Wise,
Yeah,
hello
yeah.
from Harlow. Hello, Glenn.
Hello, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, Harlow, the land of roundabouts.
Yes, lovely roundabouts they are, and
Yes.
and the Queen.
Are they?
Was it? There's the hospital there. I should know it. Mum was in there a lot.
Harlow Hospital.
We're back
Right,
live.
okay. We're back on.
Sorry about that, guys. We had a bit of a technical issue there, where for some reason the camera just shut off.
We don't think we're going to have that fun again tonight, yeah?
Yay! Let's do it.
Is your friend here tonight, Gloria?
I don't know, possibly.
I think he is actually.
Because I've since you lot come down here, it's been nice and calm in here, and that's going off
Yeah,
rapidly.
I've just
that's
got
not
the same
Hasn't
feeling I
stopped.
have around my shoulders when
I'll tell you what, mate.
it's here.
I felt something down here. So
I'll tell you what I think it. Go on. Go on, Rudy. Sorry.
Use.
yeah, I noticed. Paranormal Jake just said, yeah, I noticed. Yeah, we've got something here that likes to play with our equipment.
Yeah.
Let's
He
just
just
say
doesn't
that.
want people knowing about it.
Yeah, no, it's just
What are you showing me that for? So, I'm getting this stupid looking hat. It's a
Describe it.
Old lady's hat.
Right.
I presume it's an old lady's hat. Either that or the. And it's a green, looks like a flat beret thing with all kind of stickers on it. And,
Sure, the stickers are not badges.
well,
the
my
badges. Yeah.
my sister was had leukemia. She was wearing a hat with all
turban.
badges. No, she had a hat with all badges.
Jake just said we'll come over and investigate. LOL.
Oh, that'd be good.
It's not.
No, this is an old person, an old lady. This is an old
Yeah,
lady.
is it
Yeah.
is it round like that?
Yes.
And has it got brooches on?
Yes.
My nan used to wear stuff
Right.
like
Oh, sorry. I thought I was going a bit too late then.
that. Yeah.
That's
Like,
what.
we used to call
It was
it.
supposed to do that, really.
We used to call it a turban, but from that age group, they'd be like round like that, and then like not a knot, and then
Oh, that's what it
like
is.
brooches.
All I see is a round bit and some bits sticking on it. You know,
Yeah,
like,
proper old school.
I didn't want to
ladies'
fully open it.
1940s, 50s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I weren't fully opening up though. I thought, no.
My name's
Ain't no done yet, do you? Have you?
Do you really want me to read that name out? Do you really want me to read that name out?
What's that?
For entertainment purposes only, we have a gentleman joining, and hello to you, by the way. Asperger's as fudge. Hello from Fort Bay.
That's great. No one's ever going to replicate that name, are they?
Hello, Abath.
You wouldn't be Neil by any chance, would you?
Asperger's and fudge.
There's a name of a guy called Asperger's as fudge. Hello from the mean streets of Fort Bay. Hello, Asperger's.
Oh, hello, Fort Bay.
I think we call you Mr. Fort Bay from now on.
Not Mr. Fudge.
Oh, Mr. Fudge, that'd be good, yeah.
Mr. Fudge, that's got a ring.
It's got a ring to
Fudge
it.
it.
It's got a ring to fudge, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's also chewy as well.
Pardon? What?
No, let's not go there.
Got one in here. Did I open it in here?
No, not in this one. There's no fudge in there.
Trouble is, if he worked in a factory, what would he be? If he was boxing up, fudge.
Yes, I know where you're going with
A
that.
fudge boxer.
Yeah.
Not quite. I know
But anyway,
what you
hello,
mean.
Mr. Fort Bay, Mr. Fudge. Hello, how are you doing?
Fudge thing, but I won't say the fudge thing.
So, what was you picking up, Rudy? You want another one?
Yeah, I was picking up the
Pick up his
glass.
glass.
I was picking up the glass for another shot.
I picked up the woman and I picked up the glass.
No, I picked up just the
Right.
glass.
That's
That's
not stopped and it's going into the.
It's been going for the past since we started.
The times is over the past week. Me crown.
crown.
Yeah.
You're
Oh, you're such a king.
I'd have to-
Prince.
I'll have to sit in the middle on the chair and go over his thing because he might be open.
Could well be.
His
Just
crown
close it.
chakra might be open.
Just imagine a little
Who-
white box
who's that?
and just close and leave
Yeah,
the
but-
padlock in it.
Yeah, but I could check it over. I don't. It
Yeah.
doesn't. Someone else asked me for that earlier on. Christine from the park.
I mean,
I bumped into her in town. She goes, "You do healing?" I said, "Yeah." She goes,
Gloria? Can you pass the celebrations over? Jake wants one.
What would you like, Jake? There's no fudge.
no, that would be the other one, isn't it?
Yeah, Glenn, can we keep the conversation away from that, please, mate? Because that's a bit inappropriate. I know you're paying her a compliment. He said,
Yeah.
the blonde lady is very beautiful. She could haunt me any day.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
You're cool.
After
Get
you
your
have
coat.
Get your
Get
coat.
your coat.
There's 50p. Call your mum. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, you know that one. Yeah.
She,
Yeah, I don't know if this is since I've got. I don't know if
That
this is
stopped
connected.
for a minute then, and then it started again.
I don't know if this is connected since I've gone onto the boat.
it's all good.
I don't like the filling me crown. I don't know if that's connected since I've been onto the boat.
Well, have you got any old sea dogs in your?
He's Viking. He's Nordic. He's Nordic, isn't he? Come on.
But you're more calm, aren't you? So you're probably less stressed, more open.
I've
to
had the
it.
do you know what?
Same as you.
I've had
Fresh air.
fresh. I've had the best night's sleep
There you go.
since
Bit
I've
of
been over
nature,
there.
yeah.
So you're
Quiet.
open. You're going to be more relaxed, more susceptible to.
And you're venting and healing.
We've
That's
lost
it.
touch with nature. And as soon as you get back to that, that's where we're supposed to be.
You're healing.
where
That's what it is.
everything changes.
Your body is naturally healing.
It's well, mate. I mean, you've both been over. You know how peaceful it is.
It's
You get to
beautiful.
come over.
Yeah.
I
do.
yeah. It's just no. There's no electrical. You know, there's no there's no untoward electrical. Frequencies.
Interference.
Yeah. Other than when I have my phone on for hotspotting. That's the only time there's anything.
Well, there's nothing like getting back to nature.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to get electrical interference there because everything's all shielded as well, and you only got 12 volts.
Yeah.
Going around. Apart from your 5 plug sockets with 240 volts, but
Yeah.
they're all shielded anyway. They're earth down, so you ain't going to get much interference. I'd
No.
say minimal.
The only thing that stays on at night is the fridge
This woman
because everything else just switch
talking
off.
about
Yeah.
her brooch. Was it round ovalish shape?
She had loads.
Was it
There's no specific one.
was
She
it
just
a
had
green?
Adam?
Green job.
What's the
Got
camera?
Green, what's it? Emerald kind
Or
of.
She had loads. She
don't know if it's
literally had
that.
loads, like
Might be that.
But
The camera's doing that.
I've
the
got
whole
a
thing is
jewellery
moving.
box on
Okay.
You've
I
got
can't
one of her
remember
brooch.
what-
Have you got her brooch?
I don't remember a green.
That's
one.
not a very steady
But I
tripod
might have
in
broken
there.
No,
it.
no, it's not.
Has that stopped it?
It was doing that, and I thought I
I
stood in
just
front
don't
of it. That's what I'm waiting for because I think it might have
Just
been
make sure we got
But it was doing that, and I'm thinking that's very, very weird. And
It's still going. That one's not, but that one is.
Okay.
Well, there's kind of a little bit of electrical over there because you've got the speaker wire that goes down, which is off at the
Yeah.
moment,
Yeah,
and you've got the
but
plug
it's
socket
not
over there.
Normally,
But
that's
that'd be
up
big.
there.
But there's nothing up there. I know because I built this. I know there's no cables on that wall.
And
Oh,
that
it's not
one's,
crazy.
then that one's normally up there,
Yeah.
and that one,
So-
oh, that just went in the red.
Just went.
Just went in the red. Like literally just went in the red there.
Up to the red.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah,
one went
just
to the red.
well.
Oh dear.
You're going to come talk to us?
Yeah, come and join in and
We're gonna
talk to us.
have quite a eventful evening.
Yeah, wasn't it?
So
Mm.
I feel that.
I mean, I felt something since you lot come in here, not just you lot, but before we started the live, I just felt.
Whoever it was, I knew he was coming in.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Karen's more relaxed. She's
Oh,
more susceptible.
Energy.
And Adam's more relaxed.
Adam's more
Yeah,
relaxed.
I'm so chilled now.
Yeah.
From before.
We just need to go and find ourselves boats.
Oh yeah.
What
Yeah.
kind of holiday?
We all need a boat. That's what
Find
we need.
yourself an
I
airport,
just
get
need
on
to
a
download
plane.
it.
Yeah.
Barge bait.
I just said to you, when you
got
got everyone that come on board, just when you got to give us a shout. You know.
If I win the lottery, mate, I'll get bloody.
Obviously,
boat
Thursday and
myself.
Fridays might be a bit difficult
'Cause he's not there.
But
Yeah, he's not there. Saturdays and Sundays he's there, but
Yes,
I mean, even then, once I got the half cabin sorted, you know, I want you to stay over in that.
Oh, slumber parties.
Yeah. I was saying, I know I sent you the pictures and video, but that vanity unit thing, the top bit, that's the shitty bit. Sorry, that's not very nice bit.
the very undecorated bit.
That will, the one that's got the cracked mirror and everything.
Yeah.
That will unscrew.
So you can lose that then, can you?
Well, I can take it off. I did want to get it repaired, but I did speak to Paul, and he's basically he's basically said he's semi-retired, so he doesn't really take on anything like that. So I might have to talk to someone else about it, or I'll try and do it myself because it's literally it's I said about the mould. It's only in like it's like panelling.
You can change. You can get rid of that with mold remover and stuff like that.
And change it.
Or apple cider vinegar will get rid of that really quick and
I've
bleach.
got some mold cleaner and someone said about disinfectant. David might be watching at some point. So once you cleaned it, use disinfectant. So it might smell a bit sort of.
That's the way they're going. Obviously after scaring Gloria with your tractor. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
you in the boat the other day. Oh, you missed it. She was in the boat checking out the room, and Adam went, "What's this?" And I went, "You're going to scare her." Yeah. So you got the flat. Went, "No, it's
So like 3-year-olds.
I can imagine.
coming from the woman that was standing in the boat, going, "I like this boat. I like this boat."
No, I was trying to make it rock. It's a boat. It's meant to rock.
Who was doing
Hello,
that?
Jeff. Hello, Jeff and Karen.
Told me to do
Hello,
it.
Jeff.
Right,
Hello.
we have our first question from Jake.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Jake's asked,
Yeah.
first question, he said, me and Candy said, what's all your best paranormal experiences, one at a time? So who wants to go first? I think we start with Karen and we work our way around, so if that's all right.
Yeah. Because,
What's your best paranormal experience that you've had?
I think best. There's lots of little ones, but it's the one with the coffee cup with the spoon in that I'd left on the kitchen side, gone to bed. An hour had gone past, and I just heard the spoon going around like that, like a china cup. I'm never scared.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
got it. Sorry. The actual tablet.
22222.
Tablet.
That heard you then.
22222.
Back to normal.
Sorted.
Okay, that's weird.
That was weird.
We're gonna have enough night.
We're going to have a bit of a funny night, I think, because
Cuppington.
we took the mic out to use the tablet mic, and it was still doing it.
I
So
suspect if we say too much
we're getting
about
loads
it,
of interference. I don't know if you can see that K2 up there, but
mess it up again.
the other one's over there. The other one was doing the same thing a minute ago.
Yeah.
So we've had Karen's experience about a teacup. Gloria, your experience?
It's a bit of a long one, but I'll try and keep it brief. When I was about 4 years old, we used to go and see my great-gran who lived in London. And she was a really miserable woman. Nanny Hall, as she was called.
Mm.
She was tall and thin, and she was stern. And her hair was pulled back in a bun, and she used to scare the crap out of me. She was really tall, yeah. And for a 4 or 5 year old, you know, she was really tall to me. And she never smiled, she didn't like children. And she had this other lady living with her who was the exact opposite. She was shorter, she was round, she was lively, and she had all this golden curly hair. She was lovely. And so in the evening, we go around there for the day, and in the evenings, the adults would sit and play, I don't know, cribbage or something, you know, at the table. And this other lady would sit in the chair by the fire, and I'd sit in front of the fire, and we'd just chat. I'd be playing with my dolls or whatever I brought with me, and we'd just be talking about things.
Hello.
And that used to go on quite frequently. We would visit this Nanny Hall and her friend.
So,
That was sync.
And
It's gone blurred.
and it wasn't until I was about 17
Why do I feel like something standing here?
that Nanny Hall had passed away, and we
Yeah.
were talking about her. And I said to my nan, "Who was the lady who lived with Nanny Hall?" Bearing in mind that Nanny Hall was my nan's mum. She was my great-grandma. And my nan said, "No one lived with
Perfect.
Nanny Hall." And I said, No, this lady lived with her. And I said, No, she lived on her own. I said, "No, she didn't." I said, "This lady was there every time we visited. This lady was there." And my nan said, "The next door neighbour," and she described the next door neighbour. I said, "No, that's not her." And she said, "Are you sure you're not talking about Nanny Hall's son?" I said, "No, it was a woman." So I described this woman to my nan. Now my nan was a tough old boot. She really was. She just wouldn't die. And I know that's horrible. I loved her, and we were very upset when she did, but she lived like that for ages. And nothing scared her. And it's the only time I've ever seen her go this weird grey colour. And she looked at my mum and she said, "You know who that is, don't you?" And I said, "Who is it?" And she went, "It's my mum." I said, "Well, it can't be your mum."
Great.
I said, "It can't be your mum because Nanny Hall is your mum." She said, "No, Nanny Hall is my stepmum. My mum died of pneumonia when I was 4.
Wow.
I was like, "Oh my God." And she said that she used to be known as the lady with the golden hair. And I used to talk to her all the time like a normal person. And I can't debunk that because it happened to me.
That's what
It's
I mean.
like, wow.
If it happens to you, anyone else probably.
Yeah, but it's not something you can mistake, is it? It's not like you can say, "Oh well,
You never
in
see
that photograph a bit of hair caught the light and that's why it looks like." It's like I was there talking to her every
yeah.
time we visited her.
no,
Yeah.
feeling.
So that's a big one for me, really.
That is
Not
big.
finding out for all those years until I was about 17.
Neil's joined us. Hello, Neil.
Oh,
Hello, Neil.
Neil.
Neil, what's going on? Hello, everyone. I've just joined you. Not long finished work. Not at Folkestone now. I'm at Gatwick Airport Hotel this time.
Oh,
You get around.
I don't know if that's an improvement on Folkestone.
Don't knock Folkestone. Folkestone's a nice place. I grew up down there. I loved it down there.
I spent a couple of times.
Okay, it's not actually the best place at the moment, but when I was a kid, it was brilliant.
Cannot be yellow.
Rudy, you're
Maybe they don't like Folkestone.
Do you not like Folkestone? It's hard to tell, really.
It's just going constantly, isn't it? That's
So, Rudy, your experience. What's your best paranormal
You can
experience?
either have,
we have to pick.
there's several, I've had quite a few. Some of them are not so nice. Not for me, because I'm the one that had to deal with it. Or you can have a nice one.
I think he wants nice ones because he said, "What's your best?"
Yeah, do a
The
nice.
best one was of my friend sitting here recently, of bringing her friend through in front of
Yeah, that was
Yes.
really good.
everybody was there. But as I done that, the internet, any cameras, the internet electrics would not work.
Kind of like what we're having tonight with the
Kinda
camera
like
going
the
down and the
experience
mics
He's here.
going.
He's definitely here.
I can- yeah, I can feel him.
Whatever it is.
Gloria feels that he's here, but I'm not bringing him through tonight because it will all go off anyway. Because he doesn't want to be.
You can't just nick my guide when you want to.
Is it safe to say that it's one of Gloria's spirit guides?
I'm not nicking
It
the
is,
guy.
yeah.
It's one of Gloria's spirit guides, and last time we had a live, if you remember, a few months back, we had a lot of problems with the cameras. It wouldn't sync, the mics went down, and the camera kept glitching. And we're having that again tonight.
I just want to say that I'm not nicking her guide.
No,
But
I didn't mean it literally.
Gloria was having
You're boring him.
kind of doubts, and the guide come through and said, "No, I'm actually here now."
I'm just a skeptic, and I will look for the logical explanation
You're
for
pretty
everything
septic. I mean, septic.
before
Septic
I
pig.
go down the it
Septic
should be
pig.
paranormal route.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Would you ask your guide if you very nice tonight for us, and if you're not
He's
making
always nice. He's
I wanna know
beautiful.
his name.
would he not interfere with the live?
Gentle
Because
creature.
would he
No,
not?
no,
Would he
that's
not?
not-
Would he not interfere with the live?
I can't make him do anything.
Because it
He's
would be
way
nice if
beyond,
we can
It's way
Have a
beyond my
couple of
dimensions.
instances, yeah.
communication
Not
with him.
even in this kind of
No,
realm. He's
It's like 5D.
he's definitely.
he's a multi-dimensional life.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
multi-dimensional being, whatever you, alien, whatever you like to call
It's
him.
like
I
five.
don't know.
It's like 5D.
He's way.
I
he's
think
way
he's
there.
probably beyond that.
He's very advanced. That's what I'm feeling. I
And I
don't.
don't know his name. You don't even know his name, do you?
No,
What
I'm
do you
calling him
ask?
Bert.
Right.
Yeah,
Next
well,
experience. You want to go on me or whatever? You want to go yours
Go on,
on?
Adam, you do.
He
Yeah,
needs to be in front of the camera though.
I know.
yeah.
I can't do mine in front of the camera because I've got to be back here to make sure everything's running smooth.
Really, how predictable.
I mean, my earliest. Well,
Best.
I can't remember if this happened before or after because the one that sticks out was early on in my age, and it was a pleasant experience. It was a premonition of me. I was in third year juniors. I don't know what that is in modern language.
No, but you would have been about what?
Third year juniors, that's
Nine.
year 5.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
I've got
so
some.
I
So
see.
you went up to 4 years, didn't it?
Yeah.
So you would have been about 9 or 10.
Yeah, year 5.
Yeah, so yeah, year 5 in modern money. And I remember I did this maths test at school, and that after I'd done it that night, I had a dream, and it played out. I went into school, went to my desk, my exercise book was out. I opened it. Top of the page, it had 12 out of 12 on it. And when I went into, and I was the first child in that class to get full marks in this maths test. And I went in the next day and it played out exactly like my premonition. That was, yeah, it was a pleasant experience. So I'm going to blow my own trumpet. I was the first kid to do it. But yeah,
We're quite similar in that way then.
yeah,
Because I can tell you stories after about my exams and growing up and all that. Things are just there, put in front of me. It was weird.
yeah. I've had, I've had a lot of nice experience. I don't know if you can call it paranormal as such, but it was a thing after, like, because I lost my mum 4.5 years ago. And there was one day I was particularly down, and I was waiting for a friend of ours to come around with a memory stick that I lent him when we done that first protest, I think, in Southend. So I was waiting for him to bring it back. I was really down that day. I had a knock on the door, thinking it was Ben, and it wasn't. It was these two guys from the Baptist church. Yeah. We had a nice chat, and they gave me a Bible, and I thought that was Mum, because Mum was Baptist. So it felt like it was a thing for Mum just to say, you're gonna be all right. You're having a downer. You're gonna be all right.
Spirit always come through when you need him.
Yeah, came through, but it just left me with that thought. And then I suppose after that, because I've been doing this, since 2020 now. I suppose for a good experiences was it was a toss up between the St Peter's on the Wall when we actually got in there. The first time that was with Tracy and Ricky, Joe and Tina and that, and there was a playful girl in there. That was good. And then I suppose the abandoned house.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Really nice experience.
My two best experiences. I've only been doing this a year.
Yeah.
Well, hang on a minute. Why don't you come here and let?
Yeah,
I'll
I'll swap over.
That'd be because people like to see
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to swap
I
over.
suppose
My two best experiences. I've only been doing this a year. But you remember RF Marsden
Yes.
with the Sea King helicopter,
Mm.
and I kept saying to you, we had both had chest pains, and we kept
Yeah,
saying,
that's right.
and I kept feeling was the helicopter falling on me, and then the woman come out and said that the mechanic got crushed by that Sea King.
Yeah.
Well, not that one, but a Sea King,
Mm.
when it was an RAF base, and the other one was when we was in the hangar,
Yeah.
and I was looking at, and I kept telling you, there's a guy. I keep seeing this picture of a guy in my head, and he's telling about the chest pains.
Yeah.
And I couldn't work it out in my head what he was trying to say. And the woman said to me, which one of these blokes in the photo? And I went, him. She went, that's the one that was crushed by the Sea King. That was my first paranormal experience, which I thought, oh my God. Second one, Harry at the abandoned house.
Yeah.
The images he was showing us, you and me, when we walked in and we see the rocking chairs, the Christmas tree, the piano, the images that were in my head, obviously residual, memories of what was there, but just seeing those images in that room and feeling the love in that room, it was just like, it was humbling.
Yeah.
You felt it as well, didn't you? Because we were in the kitchen going,
It was a beautiful energy, yeah.
because there was a few people there, and Gloria said to me, do you feel like we were overstaying our welcome? Because I was getting a little bit annoyed with everything there.
That's right, and he said, leave, and I went, okay, I'm going to go. And I got on the doorstep and he said, come back.
Yeah, because
That
he was
was
about to leave, she went,
bizarre.
oh, I'm
That
going
was
to leave
really
then. She
weird,
walked out, and then the thing went, no, come back. So I think he was saying not us to leave, but he said, I think there was just too much energy there.
Yeah.
Wasn't
We just asked a lot of questions, haven't we? And
Yeah, but we did tire him out. But it was nice that he came through to us. You think of all the people who's been in the house since he passed.
And the good thing about that is as well, there's a part 3 coming up. So part 4 or part 3?
Next
Well,
edition.
Yeah, there is a follow up.
There's a revisit on it, which is really, really interesting. So look forward to that.
Yeah, I think possibly another one I had was when we went to Guildhall in
Yeah, just swap over.
Guildhall in Sandwich.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, and
That's a nice
That
place.
little-
that little girl, and I said, oh, my legs have just gone really cold.
Yeah.
And that girl would come over to me because she wanted protection.
Yeah, that's right.
few comments to make quickly just here. Jake said on Gloria and Rudy's, that's quite a cool experience. Neil put, I like Folkestone. Glenn Wise put, have you ever visited Christmas church in
Cold
Fundridge?
Christmas. Oh.
Fundridge? Is that Fundridge? Or?
Hang on, let's come and have a look.
THUN Dridge. Fundridge.
No, I've been to Cold Christmas Church with Paranormal Essex.
Yeah. And Neil,
That was a good experience.
and then Neil put, Adam, you're a star. And then when you said, oh, now come on, Paul, come round here, Jake said, that's it, Rudy, that's it. Pretty cool story. Neil, what time does Gloria sit on the arm of the settee? Because that's
I
not.
do this a lot.
But that normally happens, Neil. That normally happens about 2 hours into the actual thing because she gets a numb bum, so she has to sit on the edge.
Yeah, I've done that before.
Do I do that?
You do it all the time. Every live, you sit on the edge of the arm of the chair.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a fidget bum.
Sorry, mate. Yeah.
Right, that's our experiences.
What time do people stop picking on me? How about that? No, I'm joking. I don't care. I'm just
They
saying.
say no.
I'm just going to some pringles.
Yeah, we're just supposed to eat them, though.
So you were saying about the Christmas?
There's a place called Cold Christmas Church.
Sorry, I missed that cold. Have you ever visited the Cold Christmas Church?
Yes.
I missed that cold.
Yeah.
Cold Christmas.
Cold Christmas Church. Actually, it's a place we should go back to. 'Cause I went.
Whereabouts is it?
It's sugar. You can look it up. It's we're going in the North Essex, Hertfordshire
Oh,
border.
it's quite local.
Yeah. I went there when I first started collabing with
It is in.
Adam and Rob.
It's actually Cold Christmas Lane in Ware.
That's it, Ware, which is Hertfordshire. But it's literally you cross the Essex Hertfordshire border.
It is approximately 1 hour away. 1 hour 17
that's
minutes.
it. Yeah.
Doable.
Just up by Harlow. It's just up by the roundabouts, Harlow.
That's it.
Oh, we love the roundabouts of Harlow.
Queen Alexandra Hospital, that was the hospital I was thinking.
Yeah, Harlow Hospital, that was
Yeah.
it.
Glenn said, are there any Pringles left?
At the moment.
Mo,
Well, we've only been live now, what, 41 minutes, so another hour one, have you all gone? So,
I'm going to help myself to a couple in a minute. But, yeah, no, that's definitely one worth going back to because.
yeah, I'd like to say that Cold Christmas Church.
Tell you what we should do. One of the asylums, because you do get. We should do severals. When I was in Portugal, you done
what's that
several.
gone now?
Jake,
Gone, yeah,
they're
it's gone.
Texas barbecue.
They're lovely.
Yeah.
And
Jake.
two of the best flavours of Pringles has got to be Texas barbecue and a smoky bacon.
Jake, we should have done several's asylum. That was interesting. We got chased off by the guys.
Scary.
We just legged it.
Well, if we do a collab with Paranormal on the Go, maybe we can get somewhere that's really
I
big.
don't know why we don't, because
we could go to
work
Cold Christmas
together with
Church.
Jake and Cam.
How about that, Jake? How about, you know, on a collab or something, we go to Cold Christmas Church in where? It's only an hour and 15 minutes away.
Yeah, 'cause it's like the remains of it's kind of like St Michael's.
Yeah.
On St Michael's Mount, it's only like the remains. It's like the main steeple there. But yeah, we had a good experience up there.
Candy said sour cream and chive all the way. Or sour cream and onion.
Yeah, they were.
The green ones, basically. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if we do a collab with them, maybe do two collabs, one for us and one for them.
Yeah.
But both use the same footage because a lot of channels do that, don't they? So.
Yeah.
Mr. Fudge has put, has anyone had any weird experiences around Canooden? I saw an old cat there which looked too big to be a regular cat in the lane leading up to the church. That might be the beast of Canooden,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
or someone's pet panther they've let out. Oh, Glenn said that church is over is nearly 1,000 years old. So that'd be good.
What, Canadian or Christmas?
Cold Christmas.
So is what's that other one? The Roman church at Bradwell. That's 1,200 years old.
Oh, St Peter's on the
St.
Wall.
Peter's on the Wall, yeah.
It's actually on the wall.
Yeah, that goes back to the 7th century, I think. or
Right.
6th.
Neil just said in 1 hour's time he's going to be hanging outside the door for those Pringles.
You made
Now,
fun
now,
of
Neil,
me. It's
calm
empty
down.
now. You're at Gatwick now.
Regarding Canooden, I now live not too far away from there, but we've been there. Me and Rudy went up there just on the off chance because they used to lock the gates up at night,
I was open.
Ooh.
and we found it open.
There's two
Jake,
gates.
Jake just said, can
Yeah.
we get in and explore and investigate in the church you're saying that you're talking about? And
Canooden?
Mr. Fudge put, no, the Cold Christmas Church.
Cold Christmas.
Mr. Fudge put the farm entrance with the no entry sign gives me the creeps as well. Glenn Wise put go to Cold Christmas, Paranormal. Arsberger, yeah, we've been there. And Glenn Wise, only the tower is left at Cold Christmas.
That's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a tower.
Can you go in? Or is it just...
Can you, Glenn, can you get into the tower though? Or is it accessible or is it all locked
just
up?
the ruins of the tower.
The tower's complete, but yeah, the tower's complete.
It's like they're just having their dips at the moment
See,
with their
places like Friars and
Torritos.
others are probably better. No one dies. in the
Tortillas, whatever you
church.
want to call them.
No.
Not unless you're sort of in the old days where you got the witch finder.
I was just going to say
Stuff.
the witch thing.
Yeah, I mean that's sort of up in that direction. But there's another one we called the Towers, which I visited on my own. The weather wasn't too inclement at the time,
No,
so
it's
it
not.
was a bit windy, but it was quite sheltered in the abbey bit.
What's that weird pub at the base of there?
Where?
Really strange name.
The pub in the basin?
At the bottom of the Culver Towers.
Um,
Oh, it's going to annoy me. I'm going to have to look it up if I can't remember it.
Another drink, Gloria?
Yeah, go on then. Thank you.
I can't stand people standing there with an empty
You
glass.
can just chuck me a can and I'll put it in, but thanks.
You want ice, didn't you?
Oh, what's it? Yeah, go on then. Thank you. I need to look it up. I'll look it up now. Oh,
What about that bacon? Is it
my friend used to call it the Engelbert Humperdinck because
Yeah,
well,
it had a long name.
yeah, I know. Probably something.
Was it Please Release Me?
And it was just quite square. Big.
That's right. She's gone ultra job now.
Yeah, but that one's not stopped.
So the pub wasn't called Then Please Release Me then? Engelbert Humperdinck. Engelbert Humperdinck. That's the one, yeah. One name I can't ever say. Engelbert Humperdinck.
That'll be the local old bill station. Police
King
release me.
Ethelbert.
Police release me,
There we
yeah.
It's
go.
called King Ethelbert.
That's it.
Ethelbert, Humperdinck's.
Yeah.
Ethelbert.
Release
There's
me, let
Yeah, we
me.
used to take out elderly friends down there and have lunch
Ethelbert.
and that.
Went to, no, you can't get in anymore, it's concreted up, Glenn said.
What's
Oh,
that?
that's
The cold Christmas church, the tower's concreted up.
Yeah, I think it was shut when went up there. With
How
Ryan.
about
Jake
Barking
said
Abbey
we
and
went
Matt?
to Recluva
Barking Abbey.
Towers.
You was talking about just now. The Cleveland Towers.
Jake just said we went to Recluva Towers, but it was too busy. We need it dead
What
and
about,
quiet for our
Yeah,
investigations.
Revolver is an English heritage site because
Yeah.
it's open at any time. Everyone's
what about Mammon Tree, the Red Line, where Witchfinder General
I've heard about that actually.
there? I went there, done a ghost thingy there. Didn't get all I've got is children upstairs in the church.
Yeah.
In the place, loads of children, spirit kids. You know,
I wonder if it's worth just taking Jake and Candy up to the abandoned house and see what they feel.
It can be.
The abandoned house in Malden, Utlin Road.
Oh,
Good, good.
well, upstairs.
Because that's
you weren't-
really a nice energy in there,
You
and I
couldn't even
wondered.
go upstairs, could you?
No, it wouldn't, because that dead crow. My body physically couldn't go in that room.
Why?
I don't know. It was just something, you know, like a mental block.
You weren't sort of.
I'm not scared of anything, but
Was it you
that
or
just
was it-
wouldn't let me go through that doorway. That one room in that house, I could not go in that doorway.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, was it you just wouldn't go in there, or was it your guy
Crow, you
saying
didn't want to go in 'cause of
no?
crow.
No, it wasn't. I'm not scared of dead crows.
No,
But-
that means you shouldn't go in there.
You know when you kind of like a. I just sound so stupid. Kind of like a
wrong.
paralysis. Well, I couldn't move. It wouldn't let me. I couldn't literally go in the room.
So it's a boundary.
It was like there was just a
Yeah.
force field there, like on Star Trek. I was like I couldn't get through it. It was just like it just wouldn't let me go.
That's well, because I went in there.
But you picked up so much stuff in there. That's, yeah, that's probably why it wasn't letting me in there because.
Yeah.
Maybe it was too much energy in there for you to comprehend. Yeah.
Yeah, because I just felt there was at some point there was some woman that was slumped in that room, like with a an OD or something.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
It just felt like that's what was in there.
Mm.
But that was the only sort of negative part about that house, if you can call it negative, which is
Yeah, obviously the squatters in there, as we know now.
yeah.
I've had stuff like that before, where I've been walking up the street at night, and I've heard someone coming up behind me, and the next thing I know, he's like beside me, and I'm thinking, what do you want? He goes, oh, I don't know what to do. He's like panicking. I said, I can't do anything. I said, well, I'm not surprised, mate. You're not alive. You're passed under. He's like, what? He's like, whoa.
I just didn't believe it.
Someone give him an overdose, and he said, do you mind if I come with you or follow you for a while? And I said, yeah, okay. So I went to my girlfriend's at the time,
See
and,
your light, that's why.
and I just, she said, what's the matter? I said, I've got someone next to me. She goes, who? I said, some spirit guy who's just been OD'd and something. And yeah, then he went after that.
Mm.
So she must have think.
Because the weird thing about that room as well, come to think, there was a second crow there now.
That's right, yeah.
And that was near the first two times.
Yeah.
So
Double warning me.
No,
is,
No.
anyone all right? I mean, I know this is all nicey at the moment, but the reality of it is, it's not all that nicey, is it?
No, that's why I think I'm being protected from certain things.
So yeah, unless you're ready to open up to that, because it could send a lot of people over the, the what you see can send you over if you're not sort of.
Since having my protection now, obviously my granddad's letters,
Yeah.
got them as protection, that's protecting me going in that anywhere that I don't want to go, like certain
See,
places.
I used to do clearance work, and some of the stuff I used to handle wasn't nice. You know? I looked at it like that, and it's like, I'm not afraid of you.
Mm.
And it knew I wasn't.
I'm not actually scared of anything, don't get me wrong, I'm not actually scared of anything, but some reason they just don't want me interacting with them.
You have to be really careful. you know, like I said, it can send you over.
Yeah, Glenn said take some tents and camp next to the cold Christmas tower. I've got plenty of tents, Glenn, believe me.
Yeah, we could do that. And you know, once I'm familiar with the boat and we've got power to it, we can take the boat down the Medway and jump in the tender and go visit the two.
That's just gone off. That's just gone off up to yellow.
Okay.
Jumped up.
Thank you.
So that's a goer then. But
Yeah, we'll do that then.
Mm.
I can sort the. I've got a 4-man. I've got an 8-man. I've got a 12-man.
yeah,
I've got a 6-man as well.
Chuck them in the tender.
Yeah.
Go over and camp over there.
Girls can have the 6-man, and we'll have the. Well, they can have the 8-man, and we'll have the 6-man. So you know,
The only
up to
thing is
tents
that
up.
there's no toilets.
We have
Where
got.
are we talking about now?
You're making
The
me very,
two-
very hungry now.
The two islands in the Medway have got,
Yeah.
Fort Darnett and Fort Hood.
Oh, is it are there bushes?
Yeah, well,
Not some who, is it?
I mean, no one's going to see it because we're on islands.
Jeff's got a little story here. When I run a farm in Northampton, I lived near a field with a church and old buildings. Turned out to be an old village that was wiped out by the plague. It's called
Yeah.
Walhamcote. Walhamcote. I might pronounce that wrong.
Oh, wow, okay.
Walhamcote.
Is it still there?
Really spooky.
It's still there.
Ask Jeff. Is it still there,
Jeff,
Jeff?
is it still there?
Let's have a look. I shall do my Google.
It's not just any sauerkraut in chives.
Oh, Wolfham Coat. Is that Wolfham?
After's available for it.
Jeff, is that Wolfham?
Waltham.
Wolfham County, yeah. It's an abandoned village and a civil parish in English counties of Warwickshire and Northamptonshire, which it straddles. The civil parish is only in Warwickshire. The entire eastern boundary of Northampton is clearly formed with the River Leen.
Really, I know you.
Yeah, the old village of Wolverhampton is west of the A45 in Northamptonshire and can be reached by track on the main A45 road. So it's very out of the way.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of history on it here as well.
There's a place in Hampshire called oh my god, what's it called? Wareham? No.
I have a
It's the
skeleton
village that
key
was
for
taken
everything.
away by
So
the
do I.
MOD
No.
government during the war.
And it stands still exactly the same
Yeah,
day. They
and-
mow it and they look after it, maintain it.
Oh, I don't know if it's that one then.
Yeah,
There's one in Wiltshire that they took, but there's one in Hampshire, and every few Sundays, every few months on a Sunday, they open it, and it just happened. We were on our way to Cornwall, and it was a Sunday we were passing through, so we went there, and the energy in this place is really, it's not horrible, it's just so, it's still just full of all the life that was there.
Residual,
Even though
yeah.
it's so, no, I mean, these aren't necessarily people that died there, I don't know. But I often think, because we leave imprints wherever we go, so
The
if I
energy.
touch this sofa, my energy is now on this sofa.
Yeah.
But because of what happened, they were moved out in a really, really swift way, because the MOD wanted the village, because of the war, for the war effort, and they were promised that they would have their homes restored. They were told to take only what they needed and the clothes on their back, and then and now their descendants are still trying to get compensation because the homes were never returned to
Yeah.
the people.
So it's still unoccupied.
It's unoccupied. So the church is still standing, and you can go in that, and you can still go in the houses, but they are ruined now. I mean, there's not much of them left. You can't go upstairs or anything. There's no roofs, and you
Well,
can
no
go to the
floors, yeah.
schoolhouse, and the
Wow.
schoolhouse. But the amazing thing is, the schoolhouse is all set up with some of the coats that belong to children, and their handwriting on their paper. And the paper's amazing for picking up energy.
Wow,
And
that
it-
is
So
great.
that's Julie.
It's such an amazing
Right,
place.
got
To
this
visit.
island
It really,
here.
really is.
That's Fort Hood.
So
Were you saying that?
it's called.
What in the year I've been doing this, the amount of residual I've picked up.
Yeah.
But you don't
you
even
know-
have to
Then
be
you come
dead.
across
to
this
live
No,
in
that's what I mean.
But it has to be, something must have happened that's of real
Yeah,
impact.
you can only
So
access
you
them
can
by
go into a
phone.
home
How far is it?
and someone could have been,
Right, well,
I
that's
don't
the
know,
River Medway.
Even
attacked there.
even if someone's just punched, it
Yeah,
will leave an
yeah,
energy
yeah.
imprint. Yeah, I
But
find that out.
something horrific, like losing your home is, moving home is a
yeah,
massive
I'd say
life
so,
change.
yeah. Yeah.
So to
Pretty
lose your home
much
in the middle of a
probably
war,
about hours.
and have to either stay with friends or make other arrangements.
Can you imagine
It
the
was
answer?
really-
We took
it was
the
a
boat
real-
around and
yeah,
kept the tender.
It must have been an
Tied up.
awful thing to
Moored the
happen.
boat up in the
And that
net
energy
bay
is
and
there.
then take the
It's
top.
so sad.
tender
It's
over.
like going to a concentration camp and picking all
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah, that.
Jeff just said the church and graveyard in that Wolverhampton county is still there. I used to shoot rabbits at night there. I used to see all shapes and hear noises on a regular basis.
When we go to that
So these are
London
two
cemetery,
Oh, anyway.
What?
Yeah.
You're talking about Highgate.
yeah, Highgate. What's
Tyneham, I think it's called.
You got
Tyneham.
Tyneham, I've got
Highgate,
that.
isn't it? as well?
Well, that's
Yeah, I want to
Yeah.
go. We want to go there because you've got the circle there as well.
That's what I mean.
Are
Yeah,
you allowed on them?
we should go in there during the day.
What's
Right,
there?
So this is one island, and you got Fort Hoof,
Okay.
which is there, and then the smaller island, which is over here.
Yeah.
That's got Fort Darnett.
Could we not maybe go during the day so we don't have to camp there?
Well, it's going to be dependent on the tide.
Well, I tell you what, I'll put the seats down in the Chrysler, and you can sleep in the back of the Chrysler in the safety, and we just have a tent.
No, it's just lack of toilet facilities.
I've got a portaloo. I've got a tent with a
I don't
portaloo,
care
so you
about-
can use
I
that.
don't- Not bothered about ghosts, I talk to them all the time.
it's, it's creature comfort.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I've got a portaloo. We could take that with us, and then you can have a tent outside, and you
I've
can
seen
do
it.
your business.
That's
I've seen the
constant.
toilet tent. It's good.
It's good,
Okay.
and it's got a light in the top as well.
Is there a shower? And that's pretty
Do I look like I'm actually going to make a shower in the middle of a field?
You don't look like you
Where do
use
I
a
get the
shower.
water from? I beg your pardon. I just had a shower half hour before you
Look,
got
I'm
it.
really sorry, I can't help myself. I have no brain to mouth power. You know this.
Yes, I know.
You know this.
You've been round Rudy. You got him by proxy now.
I know I'm not that bad yet.
he's
won't
the
talk about me,
king
I'm
of the zero filters.
It's a work in progress,
I won't
but
be talking about my old boy.
I never talk about that.
But these unvaccinated, remember? These old boys unvaccinated. Was it
Yeah,
vaccinated?
for entertainment purposes only.
For entertainment purposes only.
but yeah, you can only access the islands in high tide.
Okay.
So you either go there for the duration of the high tide, which ain't
That's okay, Jake.
long.
Jake's,
Or you-
sorry guys, my internet ran out, so I had to connect to Candy's phone to watch them comment. That's
Oh.
alright, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Let you off this time.
welcome to my world on the boat.
Yeah.
That's literally how my internet on the boat works. But yeah, so you'd either go there for the duration of the high tide, or you go there on the high tide, stay over until the next high tide comes in, which is about 12 hours.
Do you get more? And this is a very serious question, but it was something I was thinking about the other night. When you're on a high tide, do you get better internet signal? Because you're closer to the mast, aren't you? If you're low tide, you're more down in that valley, aren't you? So you're going to get lower speeds.
I haven't noticed it, to be honest. I think it was on the low tide when we done the stream.
Look up Tyneham Village. I'm sure it's called Tyneham. Tyneham.
Right.
Tyneham Village. And I think it's
Is it
actually
T-Y-N-E?
Tyneham. Tyneham.
T-Y-N-E.
At
Oh, really?
Village. And it's
Right,
still
Tyneham, did you say?
it's still on MOD property.
Say that again, Tyneham? H-A-M.
HAM, yeah,
Has
Tyneham.
anyone been to the Templar Church?
Oh, that looks nice. Tyneham Village.
I've got the temperature,
Where
actually.
time stopped in 1943, often
Yeah,
referred to as
yeah.
Dorset's lost village.
That's the one.
That
I
looks
had.
amazing. Seen these big pictures?
It is. I've been there.
Oh my god.
It is amazing. It really is, and it's definitely
Wow,
worth a
wow.
visit.
I think we should make a.
That's on the south coast as well.
I think we should make
Yeah,
a.
it's
That's
a
where
big part of
Dorset.
the cliffs. You can't
So do you
go
think
there
we
because
could go
it's
to
so
a caravan and hire a caravan out for 2 nights and
Well,
just crash out in a caravan?
Yeah, I think we
Why
can.
not?
But you have to go on the day that
Then you
it's
can have a pee then,
open,
can't you?
open to the public, and I don't think you're allowed there at night. So whatever we did, we would be there with lots of other members of the public, unless you can talk the MOD into allowing us on there.
I
And
think
I'm
we ought
not
to have
sure
a
they
word
would
with
let
the
you.
MOD, really.
Mm.
And so we're a ghost hunting group.
Oh, this is MOD. I'm not doing that.
No. No.
No,
I haven't got the MOD keys, but I've got
No.
every other key.
I ain't gonna help. Then it's it.
No, but any other gate key.
For entertainment.
For entertainment purposes only. I'm not going to show these on cam.
I think
I think,
we could ask them.
yeah.
They're not going to be. They're not going to be doing target practice at night, are
No,
they?
they're not. I mean, I can't see the reason why they wouldn't. have
It's a lot of
someone
fun
there.
getting down there though, because it's a really, really narrow lane that obviously wasn't designed for cars. And when you all these
Well, he's
people
got
in
a-
their big,
He's got a big 4x4 thing.
yeah,
Yeah,
but you can get down there. It's when you try and pass each other.
It's got
Mm.
paranormal want to go. Jake said, "Good luck with taking them, talking
To
the MOD into that." Yeah, you can actually, if you was actually for educational purposes only, and you promise not to go on any or touch anything or remove anything, you probably could.
There
um,
have someone there with us.
And Jeff put you can get into that church. We're going back to
Yeah.
Wolverhampton, Coty. You can get into that church still. You need to make prior arrangements with the key holder. I also personally know the farmer of that land, and I'm sure I could arrange a visit over there.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm a filthy farmer and I
That'd be
don't
cool.
give a fiddly-dee.
Yes.
You
That
should
sounds
see
good,
my
like a
small
good idea,
holding.
Jeff.
I'm up to
I
my
like
eyes in mucks, all gobble 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 goes a turkey and wink wink.
A little bit of Ivor Big and there, the red nose
I'm
burgers.
bigger than the red nose burglars.
You haven't started drinking yet, mate.
No, I'm.
Do you want to have one?
Yeah.
I think I've still got this one actually. No, hang on.
Where's another one for you?
Thank you very much.
At some point, if we have a collab, Jake, I'll talk to you about certain keys. Okay, I can't mention it on YouTube.
Like you just have.
Yeah, I was going to say you just did.
But no, I can't. Well, just keys.
Yeah.
We talk about keys, and any keys. We talk about you know,
Keys to the world.
keys to the
I've got
world.
a shitload of keys in the boat. I don't know
But I
what
just
they're
told
for.
me
Yeah.
JCB over
You have to
there.
find out what each one's for. Though. You have to go around and check them.
Well, technically, there's only what four keys. You got one for the door to the boat, and then you got the
Still
two
reckon
ignition.
that key switch upstairs is the changeover.
I think,
between-
yeah, I think you're right. It might just be.
And I think
because
it's
very
rotten.
corroded.
And I think it's rotten all the
Mm.
terminals, so that's why
Yeah.
it ain't working. But
I'm going to ask people here this evening.
Go on. Android.
I want to do some keying.
Okay.
okay.
Do I do it on camera? Or do it off camera, after camera?
Some healing.
Neil, Gloria, I live in Hampshire.
Do you? That's really cool. Have you been to Tyler Village?
I'm going to use a loo, excuse me.
Ooh. It's letting you go. It's giving you permission to go. We have to ask Spirit permission to leave the room.
Please, sir.
Please, can I go pee pee? But we're getting activity on both those K2s. That one's still going. That one over there, it's dimly flashing up to yellow.
Yeah,
That
but
one up
you've
there.
got the blowy thing over here, haven't you?
No, I've got the
Can I hear?
That's the extractor.
that's extractor fan. But I've got the Himalayan rock salt lamp over there, which won't interfere with it because it's Himalayan rock salt.
Yeah, it's right. That's always on the extractor.
Jake said, "Thanks for sharing, Rudy." He's
Right.
going to the toilet.
Oh yeah.
I bet you'll sleep better now, Jake, won't you?
We all sleep better knowing that Rudy's gone to the toilet.
We just always go to the toilet. We should just shift this into, well, not into the toilet, but you know, just that side. So that Rudy's got quick access.
Yeah. Well, now we've got rid of the pool, I'm thinking of converting that over there, so I might either extend the bar out or actually put a toilet there. Now I know where the sewer is. So it was an expansion, move this out, just another 6 foot. Bit more room that way.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's got the base there. That's
Yeah,
quite
it's garden.
that's quite a deep concrete base there, so it's like it can be built on and just squeeze it over. Something for the future, maybe. But who knows?
So did anybody look into that Facebook thing I told you got in? That
I did. I'd look into it. You can
What's it called?
you can
Where was it?
It's
again?
by the
I
Blue
can't remember.
Boar.
That place, yeah, by the Blue Boar.
Isn't it where the estate agent is? Or what?
No, it's.
It's
near
next
the
door to
park.
it. Yeah, it's between the estate agent and the.
It's the old slaughterhouse. It's the old pretty well
Is
slaughterhouse.
it the spread?
Yeah, it's pretty eagle.
Yeah.
Between the spread eagle and opposite the big one.
Because it's the actual it was actually called the Pretty Well Slaughterhouse because that's what it was used for.
You looked. I only literally did the screenshot of it. I didn't actually look. But you looked into it.
I
didn't
looked a
you?
little bit into it. Yes, there was apparently there was 3 deaths over the period. One was actually in the slaughterhouse, and one when it was occupied afterwards, builders or something. But
People kept seeing things, didn't they?
Yeah.
Having experiences.
That's gone up.
it's welcoming you back, Rudy.
Yeah.
Not me. I've got sweet nothing to do with it. Just my coat.
Rudy has a shadow around him.
That's
That
what
might be
lights
the
do.
lighting in here.
Well, he's had a shave. It's not that shave.
I've had a shower. She showed me shower.
Not your legs though.
Jeff just said that Rudy's got a shadow around him.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Jeff, you're so depressing.
Jeff, which Jeff is it?
It's just his,
Alright, Doc.
Oh,
it's just his Omar Sharif good looks. That's all it is.
Mr. Jeff.
Hmm.
Where's Karen today then?
She's on as well.
Yeah.
Ah, I like the photo by the way. Looks very good. Thank you. Very nice.
Share.
Oh, what's your nose for? Yeah, the one on Facebook.
What profile?
Thinking about this
Black and
weekend
white.
for doing something.
Mm.
Right, so I'm just going to have a quick look on the weather. 'Cause I know it's a bit interchangeable this week.
Because we always take the weather with us.
My friend was saying I'll have to check you over.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
Let me just do this.
Oh, but do it in the room now.
We're saying Saturday and Sunday are both clear.
You can enter my orifice.
You're saying Saturday and Sunday are both clear.
Oh, what are you doing Saturday or Sunday?
I think we could probably go out and do a.
Oh, I'm not here.
Oh, I know.
I'm in Newcastle.
What are you doing up there?
Careful.
Annoying
it's the
Geordies.
SNUAGM.
Annoying Geordies.
National Union.
Why would you go up to Newcastle? There's nothing up there apart from bloody
AGM.
Ant and Egg.
And that's what we're doing.
Or Dent and Neck.
So
Alright.
Nick was going, and he said, stay in the hotel, we've got this little lodge, so we can, you know, have a few drinks. And,
And piss about it.
well, I work with Spirit, and JD is a Spirit, and,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's been booked for a long time.
Yeah, but my spirit's much sweeter because
What?
my spirit's much sweeter because it's got honey.
Can we, oh,
So we're
can we do it another weekend?
Yeah.
yeah.
Weekend after,
Can
do you
we
want?
then, please?
The weekend after we're having drinking. The 5th.
Yes, of course we are. We've got a drink.
Yeah.
And then on the what's happening on the
So
12th?
we get drunk the night before.
Oh no, because we've got the round table on the 2nd, don't we?
On the Wednesday.
Mm.
So maybe we could do it the week after. Then.
Yeah, we'll do it the week after.
So we'll look at the 12th of October. Just like the weather's.
Oh, wait.
weather's gonna be like. Right.
You alright for a drink, Rhodes?
Sorry.
You alright for a drink?
I'll have some
Is
more.
it empty?
Not yet.
Oh, okay, we'll wait till you empty it and then we'll finish it.
You do your healing before you get
Got a week of rain now
Yeah.
next week.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm just going to do a quick check.
I've got a
'cause-
bloody gnat bite right there, look. Absolute,
Right.
complete.
Adam,
Knob jock.
you got a couple of minutes to spare?
Yeah, it's going to
We
be dry
can
tomorrow.
entertain, can't
I
we?
have,
We can
yes.
entertain,
Because we're going to go in there.
Right, so excuse us for a moment.
Check him over.
Yeah, Rudy's just going to do a.
Rudy's going to check Adam over in my orifice.
Do your thing,
Yeah.
man.
For entertainment purposes only, of course.
Someone sat on the arm.
Neil, she's sitting on the arm for you. There you go.
Right.
I don't know why I do that. I just get.
You do get up there.
I feel like crunched up when I sit on the sofa.
Neil's
What should
just
we
asked.
talk about then?
Neil's asked you a very serious question now. He said, in the future, would Gloria do me a card reading?
Yeah, of course.
Neil, would you want a card reading now while the others are out?
Would
So,
you like, yeah. If you want, I have.
do you want Neil to do your? Sorry, do you want Gloria to do your card reading
I
right
have
now?
2 decks. Housewives Tarot and the Lightseers Tarot. Should I come up?
Bring up and
No, I've had to get off the arm for you now. I don't know if this is in the right place.
that's perfect. So pick your deck of your required. The housewife tarot,
Yeah, and this one.
and the Lightseers tarot. Which cards would you like, Neil?
I'm going to have to clear a space on the table so I can lay them out.
Yeah.
Oh,
You are doomed. Hello, said Jake.
who's doing? Neil.
Neil, yeah. No, she's really good, really honest.
Don't make me curse you, Jake. No. Actually, I don't believe that stuff, so.
The Witches of Eastwick have got nothing on Gloria.
Witches of Knightswick, Canby Island.
Yes, no, yeah.
Yeah. That is a real place. Have you got any tissue? I can just wipe it.
Yes,
I'm relieved to
Catch.
You got great.
No, it's not having chocolate for weeks.
Is it killing you?
It is.
Thank you.
Oh, I'll tell you
Get a
what.
catch before it hits the drink or the camera.
Oh, this time
Oh,
or
you're
next,
red.
Karen,
Thank you.
this time or next time, I bought some cacao, pure
Cacao.
cacao, yeah.
Cow.
Cacao.
Wait, everyone's got its voice different, but I tried it the other day.
It's actually cacao, isn't it?
You've never had it before?
Yeah, I
No,
have it before
proper.
bed. It's really good for helping you
Oh,
sleep.
yeah, is it?
Magnesium in it.
Mm. So,
Yeah.
I'll do you one of them with hot milk, hot oat milk, and I ain't done it with hot oat milk yet, but it's.
I'll do it. I'll bring milk.
Yeah, you can't do it. See, when we do some of the moon gatherings and stuff, they do cacao there, but they make it with water. And it's,
Oh God, no.
I tried lemon water and lots of oat milk, and it was nice. But
I'll
I'm
tell you
gonna.
what I mix it with. I will tell
Shall I
you.
get a
Mm.
soft drink?
Yeah, what do you want? I've got a Coke. I've got apple ties. What do you want? Okay. Oh, I've got a cherry Coke if you want. Oh, actually. Raspberry lemonade. We've got one. Got some ice with it?
Of course.
Right, question here. Gloria, Candy said, can you teach her witchcraft?
No, I don't do witchcraft.
And all the tarot stuff, basically.
Not really. I do. Are they based in Southend?
I think you're, Jake, are you based in Southend?
Because I do run a tarot circle on first Tuesday of each month. If you are interested.
You're welcome.
I got distracted in the garage and a man shoplifting and I was watching him. So I've got those and then I was following around just trying to deter him and I forgot to get them.
That's alright, I can play a drink here. There you go. Isn't tarot satanic? Glenn said. As far as I know,
Satan isn't real, so I guess it can't be. Everything is just energy, so
Satanism
Kind of
Satanism is man-made anyway. So
yeah, of course it
it's
is.
only what men decide, what humanity decided to do. Same as evil. It's only what
Drunk again.
Yeah.
on raspberry.
Not
Raspberry
tried
lemonade.
it yet.
It's nice, gorgeous stuff.
Yeah, it's nice.
So if you want, Neil, if you want a reading, Gloria's ready and waiting for you to pick your deck.
Oh no, don't feel obliged though. If you want to another time, it's fine.
You do me, not?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
just
go
feel
in.
something going on.
It's not.
That sounds a bit wrong.
Huh?
Rudy just said to Adam, "Can you feel my hand?" And he went, "I can feel something." That sounds a bit wrong.
Maybe you should shut the door.
Yeah, I think we should shut the door.
Shut it.
But the chair's in the way, you won't be able to.
Sorry.
That'll do, yeah, that'll do. Shut the door for him. Give me a bit of privacy. Glenn said, can I pick one after, please, if you have time? And Jake said, I want to study demonology.
Okay, that's lovely. I don't really know what to say. Go on then. Have fun.
A bit more than that, right there. Massive.
See it. Yeah, I can see it now. You've made it rain.
Yeah. Bloody gnats get around everywhere.
This time of year, aren't they?
We've got loads out here. Really, what are gnats? They're like bloody Rambo around here.
Raptors.
I get
They're like,
absolutely mullered here and nowhere else.
do you know what? The other day I squashed one, stuck it under my microscope, and it had bloody battle scars on it. Literally, it was striped. I thought, that's not normal.
They're
Massive
numbering
thing.
some of them, aren't they? Because they're keeping tabs
Yeah.
on how they.
And this one had like, you know, it had muscles like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Who that?
Muscles.
This look, that mosquito.
Yeah.
I crushed one the other day up here, and no word of a lie.
It fall back.
Literally, I stuck it under my microscope, and it was like huge, and it had like muscles like Arnold Schwarzenegger's bloody thing.
Sorry, mate.
Right, obviously, Neil, if you still want one, let us know. But Glenn, pick your deck. Do you want the Housewife one, which I have to admit is really good, or the Lightseers one,
Which is also really good.
which is really good? But we've all had
The
a.
Housewives Tarot is my new deck, so
Glenn said, "Can you have the blue one, please?
they.
The blue one."
This one.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this is your reading, then, Glenn.
okay.
See why you're having a reading on, going to visit the West Moon.
Oh, did the Spirit let you go? Did it?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
there's
Spirit
one.
gave permission.
I'm just going to shuffle these until they drop out for you, Glenn, because you're not here physically to pick the cards you want, so. And I'm trying to shuffle them roughly so they fall out, but they just seem to be being too well behaved.
Is this for Neil?
No, it's for Glenn.
Okay.
Oh, right, okay. We'll just have all them then.
Yeah, Catherine, pick them ones.
Okay, right. So this middle card is your current situation or the circumstances you find yourself in or the energy around you, and it is the moon. I don't know how well you can see that because I'm a bit away from the camera. So this tells me that you are, because of the deck you chose, I would just say every deck reads differently. But for me, this tells me that emotionally, and that doesn't necessarily mean romantically, it could mean you know, your passions, your desires, things that you want, not necessarily in a romantic way. So when I use the phrase emotion, I'm not just talking about romantic love. It feels like you are, I want to say a little bit overwhelmed, but you're quite calm about it. I'm not certain that you feel overwhelmed. And I think you need to find, currently you're looking to find some balance, and it just looks as though what you're perceiving may not be completely accurate. So when the moon comes up, it often means like howling at the moon or illusions, not quite seeing things how they actually are. So that's the feeling I get, but it does seem that the more emotionally invested you are in whatever this is, the less, the more clarity you get, which is quite unusual, I think, when your emotions come to put into play. But I do feel like you're looking for some balance. You haven't seen the whole picture, or you haven't seen the whole picture as accurately as you would do. But it feels like the more you invest emotionally, the clearer things become, and the more true the information you have is. And this is all about something either creative or a spiritual growth. It's about your spark that makes you who you are. So each of the tarot suits relate to a different aspect in your life, and you've got here the Two of Wands. So this is about either something creative or something intuitive that you're doing, or this is about your spiritual growth. And to get to this point where your emotions are kind of aiding you in seeing clearly, you will have had to make a choice about doing something you want to do, and following either sticking on the same path and doing the same thing over and over and over again, or kind of breaking out and doing something different. I do feel it's it will be to do with your personality and who you are as an individual, what makes you unique, rather than I don't know, just your emotions or just your logical thought or your home or your health, whatever. Is this something about you personally? And this would have been a new opportunity that I suspect you weren't really expecting, and that you would have given it some thought. And I know I seem to be working backwards, but for me it's often easier to start with your present. So if I was reading this in order, I would say an opportunity presented itself to you, and it required a lot of logical thought, a lot of sort of head over heart, rather than going with your emotions. But it would have led you to make a decision about something that's quite pertinent for you as a person, that suits your personality, suits either your spiritual growth or your uniqueness, or your the spark that makes you who you are, your intuition, creativity. And now you find yourself, it must be something that you really want to do, or something that you're very contented doing. And as I've said, the more emotionally invested you are, the clearer this becomes. And I don't know what I'm talking about, only you will understand what this relates to. So what you are gonna find in the very near future is it's suddenly going to dawn on that you have everything you need to do this. You have all of the resources you need. So you've got the mental ability, you have the emotional stability, you've got the spark that makes you who you are, and your life here, your physical life will support what you're planning or what you're finding yourself involved in now. You just need to recognise that yourself. So it's it's like you don't know this yet, but it will become apparent. And you will also find that your emotional investment will pay off. So I must be talking about something that you love doing or something you love being involved in. And as you progress, you will become, as a result of what you're doing, you will become emotionally mature, more emotionally developed. And I think, I've got to say, I think you might struggle with that. I think you will resist it a little, but it will happen anyway, whether you want it or not. So this is quite a positive reading. And I wish I could tell you exactly what it was I was talking about, whether it's like a job opportunity that you're involved in, or I don't know, moving house or a relationship. I really don't know what it is, but I do know that it's something that sits well with your heart and sits well with your desires or your wants and your emotions. So, but just look out for your energy changing, and you will begin to attract people to you that serve you better. And when I say serve you, I don't mean in a sort of, you know, a maid or a slave sort of way. I just mean you'll get to the point where things that no longer serve you and you don't need you in your life will start to move away, and the people that you do need in your life and things that you do need in your life will begin to draw closer to you. So I hope that makes some sense, and if it doesn't, please hold on to it, because it will, I hope. And then you can come back and tell us that it made sense, because it's always a bit weird doing a reading on a camera, because you don't actually get any feedback straight away. So, but this is how I see your life at the moment.
It's cheaper than a phone psychic as well.
Yeah.
A what?
I hope that makes sense for you, Glenn.
Cheaper than a phone psychic, isn't it? Having a medium tell you
Oh, I see.
that.
Phone psychics are a bit strange.
That's what I mean.
I still prefer large.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, God, have a humour.
I know, yeah. Yeah. Oh,
She's very good.
Yes.
well, I don't know. Let's see what Glenn says first. He might not agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well, I know you think I am, but you're my friend.
As I always say, take what resonates with you,
Yeah,
Glenn.
but I say it as it is. You know me.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't mince words. Okay.
Ah, you got
We've
that, didn't
noticed.
Cheers, mate. I'll grab some next bit.
One was having
All the food's coming back now. Look.
Yeah, it's coming back.
Right,
Comments? Any comments?
we have Jason back. Hello, Jason.
Jason!
Evening, Mr. Gabaya.
Just
Oh, Jason.
I got your Facebook request. I accepted it, which is quite unusual for me. So
Yeah.
I don't.
You are one of them
I
blessed.
don't like people.
Right.
If Bob ever has a Facebook page, I'll accept his friend request.
What if Karen? No, that's joking. I'm joking.
I'm sure one of the kids make up Bob a Facebook page.
Oh bless. Bob.
The Adventures of Bob.
Fett.
Formerly known as Kate.
It's your one.
You get that reference, don't you?
Yeah.
AKA Kate.
Bit of a
But his
girl-
name's Bob.
Bit of a girl's name, isn't it? Which short for Bob.
Mm.
She's called it.
Yeah, just wait for Glenn to.
Look
Real
at that.
question.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Go on
Yeah,
then.
sure. So I brought them.
Ah!
Sharon said that. She said I'm very photogenic. I thought, so I'll take it. I haven't taken anything.
I'm going to pinch something because I'm getting done up there.
Ah, yes. So we what Karen did earlier
Where
was
are
What are the Claires?
Oh, the Rainer.
Claire,
Clairaudience.
clairaudience, yeah. That is the ability to hear spirit.
Clairsentient.
So the questions, are we taking one at a time and answering
Oh,
them, or are we
sorry.
doing a group thing?
Yeah, we'll do a group thing, it's fine.
I can't answer them. So we'll
Yes,
ask
you,
them.
yes, you can.
Yeah.
You can do it.
So you're the
No,
quiz
no,
master.
I've written them.
So you're the quiz master then, are you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Clairsentient is the ability to feel, isn't it? That's a nice picture. What are the others? Clairaudient here, clairsentient, feel. Clairvoyant, the
Yeah.
ability to see.
Mm.
All in the mind's eye though. There's only one real one, and that's clairsentience actually. It's how
Claire accessories.
your body manifests it.
Sorry.
What's that one?
Claire.
Claire Electrics.
Well,
Claire,
so
accessories.
there is only really
Sorry.
one Claire, and that's clairsentience.
Yeah.
Because spirit don't have
Is that the whole lot into
No,
one?
no. It's just the ability to feel because spirit don't have eyes and they don't have a mouth and they don't have ears.
So you
So they
sense
can't
them.
Well,
see,
don't have
hear,
anything
or
physical, do
speak.
they?
Exactly. So what we get, we feel.
Mm.
But for every person, it comes out differently. So I will see spirit in my mind's eye, but it's still from my solar plexus because it's the feeling.
Would you like
Yeah.
some feedback off Glenn?
It manifests. 2 seconds. It manifests itself as a. But yes, I would as vision. So clairvoyance is seeing, clairsentience is feeling, clairaudience is hearing, clairgustance is taste, clairolfactory is smell, and claircognizance is knowing.
Heard that one, but
And then
not
there's clairempath, which is actually called something else as well, and that's where you feel the person's
Empathic.
energy. Yeah.
empathy.
Yeah. Sorry, go on. Yes, I'd love to get some.
Glenn went, wow, kiss, kiss, kiss. Thank you so much. So much of that is accurate and where I am in my life right now.
Oh, bless
See?
you. Oh, Glenn, I'm really pleased.
See?
Oh, good. Well, I hope it all works out. Like I say, it was positive.
It will
So
work out.
you've
See,
got
it's
you've
very
got good
good.
things
It
coming.
will
I
work
think.
out.
Very good. At
Jeff
reading.
just put, tell Glory that reading last week mentioned about the leap of faith. I'm doing that with my art business.
Hey! So,
Well, you
Yeah.
know what? If you want to make a donation, my PayPal is no.
yeah, it's £1,000.
No, stop.
Glory
Thank you very
accepts,
much, Glenn.
Glory
Thank you very
accept-
much, Jeff.
Glory accepts Cash App, PayPal, and bank draft.
I don't
Thousands too much. 999.
I
She'll
don't,
also accept Bitcoin as well.
I don't charge them. I am thinking about maybe doing a little sideline readings. Oh.
Yeah, more photography.
But I would like to be. I'm training to be a sound therapist.
Sounds therapist.
Sound therapy healing. Yeah.
Oh, sound.
That's what I do.
Vibration lot. Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm a DJ.
Oh, he's DJ. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's very true. Music
Very much.
frequency,
yeah.
4400 is not.
No, but this is with tuning forks and singing
Yeah,
bars.
I did have a set. I left. I
Drums and
gave him a
things.
Julie, so I've got to get another set. But,
Cars. Planes.
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 A bit of
Neil said
after
and
my
cash.
singing, people feel better.
Hey?
Neil said and cash.
Oh. What, Johnny?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're on fire tonight, Chloe. He's got me sick.
What about tango?
And cash.
Yeah.
You've been tangoed.
You've been tingled.
You know when you've had Brussels sprouts.
Oh yeah.
Cheer for that.
That's it.
Yeah.
I was watching a video on YouTube earlier. Americans reacting to the Pepperami adverts. Do you remember them?
Yeah, that's actually
A
Emerson.
lot of animals I haven't done.
That Pepperami, that character was brilliant.
What's that? Two spicy? Go back and finish me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you read this one. Okay, you don't want everyone to hear it, right?
No, just
Yeah.
See you in a
What's
flower
what's
shop.
come on, Joe.
Surrounded by flowers
Yeah,
and fruit
and honey.
and honey. Shall we do the questions then? Shall we move on to the
yeah,
questions?
go for
Another one?
it.
Have one?
quick fire.
There's one there, isn't there?
we've just done Claire's.
The clears.
Yeah.
Oh, the Claire's. Sorry, I thought you meant eclairs. Sorry.
No, clears.
How do
Claire's?
you find a medium?
Between the large and the small.
I said that already.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
You try getting a small medium in there.
Well, it's not going to work anymore. 20 years ago, I might have done.
Fair play.
Just.
Full.
Ask,
So, how do we?
I mean, I've got to stop you. Jeff's just put, ask Laura if she takes chickens and goats as payment.
Yes, I love chickens and goats.
I think he means the dead kind.
We used to keep chickens,
Is it the goat's
and I'd
ears?
like a goat. Anyway, sorry, go on. Why are you looking
Was that a
like
sheep?
It's just,
There's no goats around
no,
me.
no, nothing
The
like
Holy
that.
Ghost.
It just brought a memory.
The Father, Son, the Holy Ghost. Yeah. Really?
Sorry.
You just brought forward something that I saw earlier on the news feed. I think.
Right.
We're not really answering
What was
the
the
question.
what was the question? Sorry, let's be serious.
The question was, how do you define a medium?
Yes.
But something you said the other day
Who?
is everyone's a medium.
Yeah, they are.
They just don't know it yet.
Talking to me.
Yeah.
Talking about me.
Okay.
That's something you said on the boat the other day. That everyone's a medium. They've got the gift. They just don't know it yet.
Everyone has got this gift. There's nothing sort of unearthly or whatever about it. I mean, everyone's got this ability. We only know 20% of the brain power. So there you go, folks. If you're calm enough, relaxed enough, and can take in the energies, you'll be surprised what can transpire.
That in itself that talks to you. It's like you need to listen to it.
Your higher self.
Especially if you're getting
Yeah,
ringing in your ears at the
yeah.
moment.
Once you start listening to it, you'll then listen more and more, and it will grow. That for me, that's.
Jake put, haven't you got to sit and meditate a lot and
Yeah.
open the third eye?
It
You
does
sit
help.
in the power.
Yeah.
You don't meditate.
You don't have to meditate, but you can actually own that power inside you. I don't meditate now.
Well,
But-
you can sit in a busy high street, right, and still meditate or still zone out while everything's going around you.
I do it when I go to the barbers. I actually zone out when I go to the barbers. So I get the
Massaging your head.
yeah, they do the hot
I used to
towel
do
and
that.
the soap. I'm just-
You're still aware of everything that's going on,
Yeah.
but you're not stressed out or reacting or.
I used to do that when I had my teeth done. When I messed around with my teeth, I didn't care they were drilling and all that. I just used the mong out, zone out, and just like my mind would go blank.
Even the pain, you can zone out the pain. Quite easily.
There is a place for meditation.
I do apologise, Candy.
There is a place for meditation, and it's good for meeting your guides or going on journeys or getting yourself relaxed. But if you truly want to link in with spirit, the best thing you can do is sit in the power, and it's a really, really simple technique. You breathe in for 4, you hold for 4, you breathe out for 4,
Breathing is very.
Yeah.
and you keep counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, because while your brain is occupied with counting, it disengages from your
Physical.
you know, the busy part of your mind that goes,
Yeah.
oh, is that me or is that
Physical part.
spirit?
The natural mind.
Yeah, and you can do this for 10 minutes a day. That's all you need. 10 minutes every single day. And then one day you'll be doing it for maybe 8 minutes, and you'll just feel something. You'll feel a calling card of your guide, and it could be anything. When I'm doing healing, I get it in the back of my neck. When I'm doing mediumship, I feel it here, but around my shoulders. And that's your guide's calling card. And then you just say, okay, you pull back. I'm not working today. I just wanted to feel how you link in, and you just leave it. And then the next day you do the same thing again. And it might take months, it might take years, it could take a week. It's different for everyone. But we know everything already when we're born. We just choose to forget it because we're here.
Innocence.
And spirit, moving from here into the spirit world is the most normal and natural process. It's got nothing to do with religion, nothing to do with whether you believe in God, because it is multi-faith. It doesn't matter what religion you are still going on to the spirit world, and we will still see you over there. So it makes perfect sense that we should be able to communicate with something that we're so connected to, and we are all connected. It's just, we are being taught constantly that spirit is evil, and anything dead wants to suck your soul out. Just look at the horror movies. They are all the same. Throwing things around the kitchen, washing machines wanting to eat you, TV sucking away your children. You know, that, and the same with aliens. They are telling us what we should be afraid of, and we need to just get away from that.
Yes, I agree with that. I mean, although we have differences in our belief system, but basically what she's saying is pretty right. I mean, you're susceptible. If you listen to the news every day, you're on your phone, you all you hear is the death, destruction,
negative.
all the negative stuff. It's brainwashing.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Yeah,
If
totally.
you can step away out of that brainwashing and rise above that and take in the energies and zone out, because what do you think hypnotism's all about? You know,
Taking you away from the actual
It's
mind
taking
that
you
you're
out of
portraying.
out of that physical kind of trap that you've built up, right? And therefore you can see things a bit more clearly. People are beginning to wake up now.
They are.
But we have to
And,
say this is for entertainment purposes only,
But
don't
we
we?
have to say this is for entertainment purposes
Yeah.
only.
We don't want the
We-
don't want
this
these
is
certain people going
this is
naughty
not-
boy.
Well, we don't want the
Everything-
fraudulent mediums that coming down on us, do
No,
we?
I mean everything we're talking about here is our opinions.
It's my opinion.
Yeah, you can only take what
Robbie's got
rests
her
well with you
opinion,
and leave what
Karen's
doesn't.
got her opinion, and Adam's got his, and Paul's got his.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Speaking of opinions, catch up on the comments now. After the Gloria takes
After the
chickens.
Gloria.
After Gloria
The
takes.
definitive article.
After Gloria
Gloria.
takes chickens and goats, meditation. We've got Jason put my mediumship Phil, and Kerry is a good channel on YouTube.
Okay.
Right. And obviously Neil put wise words, and I said that it was Jake, and she said it was Candy, not Jake, which is why I said sorry, Candy.
Right.
Obviously Candy put I've had feelings and emotions that have been unexplainable.
Are they just sudden and unexpected?
Are they good? Are they bad? Are they undescribable? What?
Oh, is this someone making a comment they shouldn't?
I kept
Should we
saying
just ignore it?
right. The next comment is obviously wait for obviously Candy to comment on that. But Jason put, hi Gloria, would you be able to do a reading for me one time? I recently purchased the Crow Tarot, and which is very similar to the Rider Waite deck.
What
The
tarot?
Crow.
Crow Tarot,
Tarot.
which is very very close to the Rider Waite deck. If that
Yeah,
makes any sense
the
to
Crow
you?
Tarot is beautiful. I don't think I'll be able to read it, but it is really nice. It is
Anything
just
you
crows,
control
isn't it?
it.
It's lovely.
All
Anything
seriousness
control
now,
with it.
Glen's just put something
Quite
up
a lot.
there which I think needs
Bacon
attention,
is
which I think
surprisingly good.
we need to listen to.
Okay, come on. Then.
I lost my daughter a few years ago. It takes so much energy to try and stay on the right path, which
That's
is what
okay.
you said in the comments.
Deal.
Sorry to hear that, Glenn.
Sorry, Glenn.
I
You just
might-
need to understand that she is fine. I'm not saying she's here. She's not. I'm telling you that when we pass, we go somewhere much better. And anyone who's passed before her would have come to collect her as well. And I know that doesn't help you because physically you're going to miss her. She's always going to be around you because in spirit there's no time like there is here. There's no space. They can be everywhere at once.
And you never really.
I'm really
got 'em.
sorry.
Energy's
I'm sorry.
still there.
Yeah.
The memories are still there. I mean, everything about it's still there.
Yeah, hold on to all those positive thoughts about her.
Totally.
But she'll never be not there physically, obviously, but that's already been said. She will be with you at all times, and you'll get every now and then you'll get something, and you think, So the no truth. No one's ever.
He
got
put-
I just want to say something before we move on. I've lost my sister when she was 12 of leukemia. But it's funny because I can't seem to connect to her because it's too emotional for me. Being a medium,
She's too close to you, yeah.
It's too close to my heart, so I can't connect no matter how much I want to. But that's all I've got to say really. So I've been there.
Well, the part I didn't read out afterwards, it said it feels easier just to give up, but my other children keep me going.
No, you don't. You never give up. 'cause
Never give up,
Never
Glenn.
give up.
Ever.
Never. Never
You
give
just
up.
need to allow yourself the time to grieve and give yourself permission to do
Yeah.
what you need to do in order to
Yeah.
grieve enough. And the thing about losing someone you truly love, and I've not ever lost a child, and I cannot imagine how that feels.
Painful.
But I have lost people who are really close to me, and everyone grieves differently. So
Yeah.
don't have expectations
It's not-
of yourself.
I mean that REM song, everyone says it's so
Everybody hurts.
depressing. Yeah, it's not depressing. That
that-
song was about saying it's okay.
Yeah.
To
It's
hurt.
okay
It's part
to
of
feel
life,
sad.
isn't it?
It's okay to
Part
grieve.
of life, unfortunately.
That is part of it, but once you accept that, you'll then move on, or your coping mechanism will then kick in.
Mm.
You know, I mean, I've lost countless family members. I lost my mum 4 years ago. I lost my stepdad last year. You know, I lost my cousin 10 years ago. It was only last week, I think, was the anniversary of his passing. I miss him like anything. You know, he was never seen away to a brother.
Mm.
But I always remember all the laughs we had, because
Yeah.
every day, we lived together 3 years, and virtually every day we laughed at something.
Just one quick thing, Glenn. Probably the right or wrong thing to say, but just look at it. That death's a part of a journey in life.
Yes,
That-
exactly.
The living miss people that pass over, but if you think about it, she's going to be around you. They're going to be with you, and you're going to see them again. Just think of it as you're having a break. She's gone away somewhere, do her thing, or he have gone away. Sorry, your daughter. Yeah, sorry. She's gone away somewhere. You're going to see her again soon. You got to remember, time is a construct on this realm only. In the afterlife, there is no time.
And don't forget, we're all here for a reason. These things happen for a reason. We're all here we've all got a pathway to follow. We can't just give up. We're here for a purpose. And
And she would have,
And
whatever
she-
happened, she would have agreed that
that's right.
before she came down here, which means that you. So there's not much that we choose when we come down here, but we do choose our parents.
Yeah.
And your
Yeah.
daughter chose you to
Yeah.
help her
Mhm.
take that journey. And the other thing you need to remember, and you may not feel this because I don't know how spiritual you are, I don't know how developed you are, but she will be connecting with you now on a soul level, and that's beyond anything you can feel in the physical. And maybe sometime in this lifetime you will, I don't know, branch off on your spiritual pathway and go down a road where you'll actually be able to feel her. And I've felt my husband around me, and it's quite euphoric. It's different to anything you have when you're
Yeah, totally.
you know, in a physical relationship with someone, you know. So she will be connecting with you
Definitely.
on a soul level, and as
Yeah.
devastated as you are losing her, her feelings now will be euphoric because a soul connection is so much different to anything you get in the physical world. I know that does not help you right now, and I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
but there
I
will,
can see the reflection.
if you if you want to work on connecting with spirit and you want to follow that path, there's no reason why you wouldn't feel her presence yourself. But you can always get a reading from a medium, or just go to a church or something and see if you hear anything from her. I don't know if you've heard from her before or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I know from what my guides have told me and what I've learned on my own spiritual journey, and you can take that or you can leave it, because the beautiful thing about working with spirit is there's more than one truth, but the only real truth is that life is absolutely 100% eternal, and I have no doubts about that at all. So your daughter is not dead, she just is no longer
Just her
in the
body's
physical
gone.
world.
Her meat body's gone. That's the only polite way of
Meat
putting
body.
it. Sorry,
The shell.
the physical. I do apologise. It's the
The
physical.
shell.
The shell. The shell.
Let me explain
Casket.
this. Let me explain
You explain it
A
better.
vessel is
The
no
vessel.
longer-
That's the word I was looking for.
Explain
Sorry.
it better. It's like you get in your car, right? And that's all we do. We get in this physical body to move about. That's it. Inside is the essence. We are energy. We never die. That's all I've got to say, really.
Can't destroy energy, can't destroy anything.
The other positive thing as well. She came into your life, and that's a celebration, isn't it?
Yeah.
Always celebrate the memories that you've got. The positive. There's always negative, but you forget them over time, and the positive's always there, and they always warm your heart. That's what I do with my mum. We had arguments and fights, but I just still think of all the positive, and she's there in my mind. She's there in my heart.
They never go away. They're always there. Always.
But on a physical level, it's a crap thing to happen, and I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
It's a
I
part of
can't
this,
imagine having to deal with that.
it's a part of this
without
realm
you.
that I'll never understand. The punishment you must go through for, the grief you have to go through. I know it's a lesson, and they say it's a lesson
It
to
would have
learn.
been his daughter's lesson, not his.
No, but it's,
Losing
yeah.
your sister at 12 when I was about 15, it's like having your arm ripped off.
Of course it is.
I mean, you lost your arm basically. But I know she's
it's like
okay.
losing anyone close to you, Rudy. It hurts,
I know she's okay. I know I'm fine. I feel that.
Right, let's catch up with some
Anyway.
comments now. Going back to Glenn, Neil, sorry, I do apologise, not Glenn, Neil. Get on that arm, Gloria. It had to happen. Now I'm at peace with a big smiley face.
You know what? You should run your own little sweepstake at what time Gloria's going to get on the arm.
You must make his night when you sit on that arm. You
Yeah.
really make his night.
This is the second arm.
The second arm.
This is the second arm session.
Second arm session.
Yeah, you missed the first
She's
one.
done it for you twice, Neil. See that?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Lucky man.
going on to back to Candy. She went. Sorry it took so long, Candy, to get back to you. It's been whilst out investigating, like feelings of sadness, wanting to cry, had feelings of anger and frustration, getting a lot of pressure around my head and coming
Clairsentience.
in a way of disappearing. Basically, she's getting very emotional and random places.
Clairsentience and a
Well-
bit of player empathy in there because you're feeling their
Well,
emotions.
you're
not just-
opening up, aren't you? That's the thing. You're opening up your chat.
mate.
Well, she might just be an empath. It doesn't mean she's opening anything.
Well-
Empaths will pick up stuff.
Well, you still open up to pick it up. Come on, I mean,
No, it's like you can
You've
pick
got-
up on energy and not have anything on it.
you've got whirlpools of chakras there.
Whirlpools.
What are you there for?
That's a good point. Jason's just put a good point about what we were saying about a minute ago with Glenn. Sometimes the signs from spirit can be subtle.
Mm.
It's a two-way process. We have to reach out and build that connection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, 100%.
And Jeff said, tell Glenn one day something will click and it will all fall into place.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
And Neil went, I'm blown away. Obviously, because you're sitting on the arm of the chair, which obviously is what Neil really likes.
Yeah.
So you've blown him away.
We aim to please now.
That's made Neil's night. He looks forward to every Monday and Wednesday, once a month, to see you sitting on the arm of the chair.
I'm really sorry you don't have a life, Neil. Actually, this is a highlight of my week too.
Next one.
Right, well, no more comments. So, yeah, next question, please.
Which links in just to what you were saying.
Yeah.
Robins, butterflies, feathers. Discuss.
Yep, science and spirit.
Robins, butterflies, and feathers.
I was talking about this with Catherine earlier. We was talking about something.
Touching
And-
butterflies, things.
No, no,
We
no.
was talking about my mum.
Science and spirit.
Talking about my mum, and a robin came down on the roof
Yeah.
and then jumped down the chair in front of us. It was like,
The thing is,
Spooky.
people assume when you see Robin that is their mum. And
no,
that's
it's just
But it's not. It's just spirit giving you a sign. It's like a feather is not a dead person. A butterfly isn't a dead
no,
person.
but it's a sign from a
Spirit
maternal
manipulating.
grandparent.
Yeah,
That's what I
it
say
is.
it's supposed to be.
I know, it can represent anything.
Especially when it's materialising it and nothing. It just drops in your
Yeah, I'd take it,
Yeah.
take it as a positive.
Well, I had that with Heather when
It can be anything.
you know when my nan came through,
Yeah.
and the next day I was talking with Heather, and no word of a lie, there was no feathers around, and literally we were talking, and I got a bit emotional, and Heather just went look, and this feather just went and landed right on my lap, and I was like,
Yeah.
I've had things materialising.
couldn't come from nowhere. There's a root, there's a ceiling above.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had that before, yeah.
So I wonder if that's what, I wonder if that's why I saw that seal today.
Oh, what?
I saw a seal.
Well, you
Oh,
feel
yeah,
a bit
yeah, you
crappy.
were saying about that. Yeah.
I was just, I thought, what's that? It just
thing
really
is,
made
you
my day. You know what I mean?
You need to
Absolutely made my
remember
day.
we are really connected with nature. So we make a fatal mistake of referring to nature as a separate entity.
It's not.
So it's exactly what we are. Just because we live in brick
We're part
buildings,
of it.
exactly, we've just changed how we live our lives, and
We're
that's
part of it.
so nature will respond to us. What we give out, we will attract.
Right.
We said this earlier, Jeff, because obviously I don't know if you know, our K2 meters have been going off all night, and obviously we've had a few technical difficulties. But Karen just mentioned that there's something in your barn now. She's got a very strong feeling. Rudy picked up on a woman with a beret on earlier, didn't you? In here.
Yes. An old
So we
lady
know
with
there's
a-
something here with us. We just don't know what yet.
Gloria's obviously as well confirmed, picked something up here as well.
Yeah, but that's just what I don't know anyone else in here. Isn't it?
Obviously, Jake or Candy, which one? It must be Jake this time. How many of you have seen shadow figures? Me and Candy saw the same shadow recently. I've got to say something. When I was in the kitchen 2 days ago with Heather, and I was turning around and Bob was on the floor, I thought it was Bob, but there's a shadow figure literally run past our back door and went like that, smiling. It was like, I know you can't see a shadow figure smiling, but it was just like a.
Just your cat.
You can see the shadow, if you know, an opening, and it was just like that, and it just run past. Not malicious or anything like that. And I went to her, "Do you see that?" She went, "Saw something, but I don't know what it was."
Yeah, but sometimes there's portals open. Portals open and closed.
Well, we know we've got a portal down here, which is
Oh,
closed at the moment. So.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm sure, didn't we see a shadow at Guildhall? Yeah, the last stage is upstairs.
Yeah.
When we took that smaller group up.
Personally, I've never seen shadow figures. I've seen stuff in my peripheral.
But that's
Yeah,
where you
that's
see.
where
It.
they-
You
won't
but
have
they're
seen
not,
with the
no,
black-
they're not
yeah.
shadows. These are more specific than that. But no. In fact, I've never seen shadow figures. I've never touched wood. No, that's not love. It's just how it is. Experienced anything that's anything other than positive.
Yeah.
Never had negative anything. From
Well,
shadow.
I've had
Now this
those
wasn't negative. The one past. It was.
No, but shadow figures. There's something called the shadow man, and people
Yes.
believe they see it. But the thing is, there is such a thing as mass hysteria, and it doesn't mean you're like It just means, I could say to you,
Get caught up.
"Oh my God, did you see that over there?" And somebody would go, "No, I didn't." But he might go, "Oh, I don't know, I might have done." And then you'll go, "Actually, I think I might have seen something." Before you know it, it's spread.
Proxy.
It's
by
actually
proxy,
a
yeah.
human thing. It's like
Yeah.
the whole looking for
Yeah,
faces
mass
as well.
formation
So the-
psychosis.
No,
It's
no,
like
no, that's
yawning
different.
you do by proxy. Someone yawns, everyone
Yeah.
else yawns. It's the same thing.
But you can convince someone that something's there.
Mm.
They've done experiments on this many, many, many times, and I think shadow. I don't believe in shadow people. I don't say that no one's seen them. For me, I don't believe
This
it.
is your personal.
It is absolutely my personal experience, and I also, and I say I don't believe in evil entities, and I don't believe in them, but I don't.
Seen it.
But I do believe that for the people experiencing them, they are real because they have been implanted in some way, either by suggestion or by a curse or by someone saying there's something
Funny
really,
you
really
said-
grey
you
in
just
your aura. It's in your head. you feed that and it germinates
Yep.
and it grows and it becomes something. So for you, when you had the experience, they were real because someone had put them there.
I've sat in circle and looked at a woman's aura, and I've seen the black in the aura.
Yeah, that's her energy. It's her.
No.
Because that's
Yeah.
what her aura is.
She said afterwards that she's
Yeah.
see the black, and the
Yeah.
black isn't good. To me, that's cancer, and she had that, and she.
Oh, so you were doing healing?
No, I just saw the aura. I
You're
just
seeing
saw
the
what's in
negative of
aura.
her body
I see the
portraying, yeah.
negative in
Right.
the aura.
Okay.
So
Yeah, but
there's
that's not an entity.
No, I'm not
that's
saying,
an
I'm not
energy.
saying that.
No, but I was saying what you were saying about
Oh, yeah.
about your negative experiences.
Oh,
They
sorry,
were real
mate.
because
Sorry,
someone
I'm killing across the camera. Sorry.
implanted
Should
them
we
in
leave
your
it?
head. They
No.
not
fault.
implanted, but they put it there. They told you,
It's my fault, Lee.
No.
and that's when
Sorry.
it grows.
No, I saw it anyway.
Yeah, but you could. Yeah, but you're psychic. You picked it up from someone.
Rudy, Candy and Jake said Rudy knows we already have one in our place.
Yes, I saw that.
Oh, what in the house?
I already saw that in the house.
In the
I
house.
told them about it.
They've seen that
They
one in their
confirmed
house,
it.
and Rudy's been there when
A
it's
shadow
Yeah.
person.
So it's not my imagination.
No,
But-
no, I'm not saying it's your imagination.
But could a shadow person just be?
We've got
Shadows can be spirit, but they just don't show themselves. If someone you love that passed away walked into your living room, as much as we love them, we'd be really freaked out by it.
I'm a bit wary.
If my husband walked in, I'd be like, what the?
I'm a bit wary
Yeah.
when you see something shimmering there and it doesn't present itself.
Hmm.
If it doesn't present itself, then you know it's not.
It's trying to hide
My
something.
idea on that
Yeah,
though,
but that
I
could
agree with
just
you on
be
that.
the energy.
I agree with you on that, but
You
you
have to
if you
bring
remember,
your frequency up.
get a bit technical now. If you think about the spectrum we see, our
Right,
spectrum,
tiny.
it's tiny,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And we're seeing in 3 dimensions. If
Yeah.
they're 5, 7, and 9 dimensions,
Well,
they ain't
more
gonna
than that.
they ain't gonna manifest themselves into a human form
They can't.
because they're just energy. So all you're gonna see is that shimmer. To me, that would be less scary than seeing someone manifest. If
Yeah.
someone manifested, like my mum manifested over there in the corner, I'd shit
Of
myself.
course, exactly. So
But
there
if
was,
I saw an energy over there and I felt my mum and it went in my head, I'd be more happy with seeing that.
but my healing guide is just like water. It's like shimmery. And I thought, and I've seen him, and I thought, oh, I'm just imagining that.
Why do you
Because-
think that?
Because I'm still a skeptic. I absolutely believe in the spirit.
All right, yeah, I can understand
100%.
that. I can understand
But
that.
my imagination is still in my head. I don't live without it, do I? So
Well, no,
we were
no.
doing some healing in the pyramid one day at church, and this guy was sitting there and he said, I can see your healing guide while you're doing that healing. And he said, he's tall and he's really shimmery. He's almost like a waterfall. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't make him up. He's real. That's fun. That's all the proof I needed.
Right, I'll tell you something, right? We're at St Matthews, you know St Matthews,
Yeah.
and Peter Shepherd he was my teacher at the
Yeah.
time. He said he invited some people in, you know, they come in, sat on the chair, and he said, see what you can pick up with these people.
Yeah.
So I had one older lady, she came in, she goes, I said, funny enough, I see this like square thing with you. It's like, I don't know what it is, it looks alien to me. She went, God, you've just seen my my alien guide. I thought I was going a bit doolally when I saw this.
We've got a couple of replies to these. Jason, bear with me on your comment. Your comment's not related to this, so I'll get back to you in a minute. But the comments on the current subject are Candy and Jake put love it. Me and Candy made a debate. LOL.
Yeah,
Paranormal. They both said so. You're 50-50 then, Gloria.
Yeah.
I am 50-50. I don't know what that means, but yeah, right then.
Candy believes 100%. I'm about 70-30. 70ish being, I believe.
Sorry, are they saying it?
They believe in shadow and.
Well, I'm not saying shadow people don't exist. I was specifically referring to this shadow man thing that everyone thinks they can see, where it's automatically assumed that it's someone bad. I don't mean that we don't see shadows. I think people do absolutely, and they're just ways that spirit manifests, like, but probably loved ones.
And Neil,
Sorry, I
and Neil's just
badly
put.
explained that.
Thank you for this, Neil. That's quite a nice comment you put there. I see a shadow dart across me 2 days ago while I was watching sport on TV. Whatever it was quick. I definitely see it dash, and then it went, and it was gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but people assume because shadows are dark, and we're
It's
told
another thing.
dark is bad, light is good.
Yeah.
that people assume that there's something they've got to be something negative, and
Well,
Not
look what
necessarily.
they've done with the
Not
moon.
necessarily.
Right, the moon's a cold, positive energy, but they define it as it's werewolves and demons and vampires. It's always the
Yeah,
negative.
but that's
well, no, it's because the moon
Lunar,
follows a lunar cycle.
yeah.
That's where the word lunatic comes from. So for women, especially who are controlled by the moon, as we know, when
Yes,
they have
yeah,
their
you go,
menstrual
yeah.
cycle, some women had PMS, and people didn't know what that was. 300, 400, 500, 600 years ago, they used to assume the woman was mad.
Yeah,
She was having a period, for goodness sake. They'd be put in an asylum, a lunatic asylum.
Yeah,
So
depend-
that's where the moon comes from.
Depending on the state of the month, depends if they stand on the roof with a machete or they get
I'd be
actually
really, really careful. You don't want to
shoot you with a machine gun. I
You
know.
don't wanna
Depending on
get
the way
that
that moon is, I know.
Don't want to do
Don't
that.
go
I know.
there.
I know. I've been there.
We might be outnumbered, but we are mighty.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
Jake and Candy put, yeah, go demons, LOL. Right now, changing the subject back to Jason. He also has talked about with Glenn previously. We can also ask for a sign. For
Yeah.
example, I put my thoughts onto my mother who passed away during COVID and she had
I'm
cancer.
sorry to hear that, mate.
Then the next day I had a dream my mother and my nan were in the dream. I've had the same similar, and I'm sure you have as well, Adam.
Yeah, I was going to say related to a couple of comments that we made about seeing something evasive.
Yes.
I just remember
yeah.
we was here one night, I think we was having a drink, and
Yeah.
I felt, because I've got my two amulets, I've got me
I remember that, yes.
Archangel Michael and
Yeah, yeah.
and my,
Yeah, that's right.
and
Your
that's made of iron,
Norse thing, isn't it?
my Mjolnir, which is made out of
Yeah,
iron,
Norse thing.
which is good for keeping away negative stuff. But I felt the energy come out of that, and I just said to Rudy, I didn't know what it was, but I said to Rudy, something's here, it's setting this off. And you saw there was a woman or something just being very evasive.
That's right.
Yeah, and yeah, about the dream thing.
Oh, just flashed right up.
Yeah, when my stepdad passed, or well, he wasn't. He was in his final stages, and I said to his sisters, I said, I've just seen an image, and I said it was like it was like Star Wars when Obi-Wan, appears as the shimmering light, and Anakin and all that.
James just said, Jason just said something. I'll let you finish.
And I said, what I see, I said I could see my mum, and I said I could see your mum, because Kevin and his sister's mum had already passed. I said, I saw an image of them at the bed, basically saying, it's time to go. That was what that was the image that I got. It was like the shimmering figures in, the false ghosts. That's
Yeah.
the best way I can explain it.
Well, they say that when people are close to death, they see their loved ones around
They
them.
do.
They
I
see
saw
their
it.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not just them seeing them; they are actually there.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I've seen many home video that people have shot actually in the, when they're saying goodbye
Yeah.
because they want
Yeah.
memories, and the woman's going, oh, there's my, I missed
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And you're like, there's no one there. So you feel that they're there.
If you're ever in doubt about the existence of the spirit world, speak to hospice nurses,
I had,
speak to undertakers. They have experiences all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
These people are not afraid of death because they know it's not the end.
Yeah.
But I just want to say to Glenn, if you dream about your daughter, don't assume that it's your head. It will be your daughter visiting you.
Yeah.
Because we are closest to spirit while we are in REM sleep.
Not only that, a lot of people have near-death experiences, and
Yeah.
a lot of their explanations are very much the same about floating above
Yeah,
your body,
yeah.
looking down, hearing what the nurses and everybody's saying, and then you're taken on. They say you meet your loved ones through the tunnel, whatever, and they say no, it's not your time. Got to go back. And they come back with a like that, and they knew what everyone was saying.
Yeah.
What was that film? It wasn't Ghost. It was another one where he's pulled out of his body and he's standing in a white room, and a guy walks up to him and says, "It's not your time."
Is that with Morgan Freeman?
No, it's not.
All in what they're both of them in white and it's in a white room.
That's not Bruce Almighty. Oh no, it was Bruce Almighty. Yeah, he's standing there, and even though they done it in a comedic
Comedy way, yeah.
way, it was actually portrayed that no, it's not your time. And then he goes like that, clear, and then bang, he's been thing. Yeah. Jason just put maybe the spirit can't manifest properly because of the energy.
Yeah.
For example, sitters in a
energy
physical
to die,
seance give the energy like batteries, which is why we use our EM pumps.
Yeah.
That energy helps the ectoplasm build and produce the phenomena.
Yeah.
you know it takes
So
energy
what
as
you-
well to die?
Yes.
But what you could see here, whatever that was with the hat and the lady, I couldn't see it, but just because I couldn't see it doesn't mean it's not here. So when you say if something's shimmering, it means that they're being evasive. It might just be that your
No, that's
your
not,
frequency isn't high enough, but someone
no,
else
that's
might be able to see it.
That's my experience of dealing with the negative.
Oh,
I've had a
okay.
lot of experience with the negative side. I don't know if you believe in that, but I used to do a lot of clearance stuff, and I've dealt with taking stuff away from people that were not very nice. You know. Anyway, I won't go there. But when they start shimmering, you think, well, why didn't you show yourself? You've got nothing to hide. You know, show yourself. But they'll just stay there, and then I just will go.
As I said, I mean, me personally, if someone showed themselves like that, I'd be more scared
Yeah.
of that figure than an image or a shadow in the
I've
corner.
had them face to face there.
Because the
And
shadow
I've
of me
been
would tell me that they're there. That's all I need. And if I feel in my heart and my mind that they're there, I can feel that who they are.
Yeah.
Do you know,
But seeing them again, I'd
Yeah.
freak out.
Everyone's different, and everyone works with
everyone
differently,
works
don't they?
differently.
So,
Like, you work differently.
yeah.
I'll work differently. You'll probably work differently. Adam will work differently. Everyone's got their own way.
Yeah.
That film, Jeff, the entity was debunked that the woman was actually,
Was she making up?
she was making it up. She was actually, what's the word I can use for entertainment purposes only? She was actually fantasising that would happen, and it was debunked in 2002 when they found her diaries. There's actually a documentary written on it. It was actually debunked. It's a good film, don't get me wrong. The Entity is a really good film, but it was actually debunked.
Oh, that was still ongoing. You know, but that's.
You know The Entity? You ever seen the film The Entity?
You ever seen
It's
that?
an awful way of portraying the paranormal. It really was.
Someone going like that.
It was a succubus really doing her against a
Don't
shower
wait there and
curtain.
watch a woman's tits being fondled without
Hang
fingers
on a
in the way.
minute.
She was getting penetrated in the shower, like bang against the wall like that, and it was really horrible. And it was a negative way of portraying it, and it was basically her mind fantasising that that's what she wanted, and they debunked that back in
But a lot of
2002.
people do that. A lot of people
Yeah.
actually do
Because their
fantasize.
minds.
Fabrication, that was it, Neil, yeah.
Manifest stuff, can't they?
Yeah.
Jake said, do you need some throat sweets there, Gloria?
No, I'm good, thank you.
I'm just going to say, I mean, that is there. That's my
Morning,
my Mjolnir, which is it's made of iron, and iron's good for keeping negative stuff away. And it
Do you
has
want to put your
worked.
hand
As I say,
flat?
it gave me an early
Adam,
warning.
do you want to put your hand flat against it, behind it, so they can see it?
You just triggered something there.
There you go, it's better.
I used to be the early warning in the circle.
That's very personal to me because
Yeah,
of my
warning.
Norse,
Something
my Norse
happened
ancestry.
when I was in the group. And a week later, a couple of days later, it happened.
If you want to know something that's, I've never really said this before, I've said it to Heather, but I don't really know why this happened. I remember Christmas when my mum came over when I was with my ex-partner Joy, and I said to Joy after my mum left that night, I went quiet, and Joy said to me, "What's the matter? What's the matter?" I went, "I don't know. I've got this really, really bad feeling. I've never had it before."
Sorry, child, actually.
And she went, "What?"
I feel-
I went, "I feel my mum's not going to be here in 2 weeks. I just feel like she's going to go. I just feel like she's gone." And literally 2 weeks to the day, 15th of January, passed. But I had that feeling. When you say about feelings, Rudy, when you say about feelings, I had that feeling two weeks before she passed.
Premonition.
Yeah.
Premonitions.
And that was back in 2008.
We all get premonitions. You know, you could premonition about someone phoning or thinking about someone in their phone.
When you
It's like-
I've had that
happens
many
quite a
times.
lot. Happens quite a lot. You think about a song and it suddenly
You
you
try
turn and
psychometry on
it'd
that.
be playing.
I had it the other day with
Try
Adam.
psychometry on that.
I had it the other day with Adam,
I
right?
said you can try your psychometry.
The other day, I was, it was late at night, but I was sitting there and Adam texted me and said, "I don't know if you can pop over tomorrow and sort my boat out because I've lost my power." But literally 2 minutes before that text come through, I was sitting down there and was just trying to, I haven't heard from Adam for a couple of days. I wonder if he's alright. I wonder if he's getting on his boat. And then
Yeah.
obviously I checked my message and it was like literally like half hour later. But he like messaged when 2 minutes after I was thinking, I wonder how Adam's getting on with his boat. And he messaged, "Can you come over to my boat because I've lost power
just
on my
felt-
boat." Like, yeah.
I'll leave it out in the moon. Under full moon.
Okay, you know you can put it in a singing bowl and
I'll do that actually.
yeah. In fact, you don't need a
See,
singing
this is
bowl.
what-
Do you want to use my singing bowl?
And it will.
Adam, do you want to try my singing bowl? Do you want to use it on it?
Can do, yeah.
Running water's usually pretty good.
I
But
was
leave
gonna
it
say-
out in the moonlight. Yeah, that's really good as well. Oh,
As long as you're not dancing in the moonlight, that's all right.
Dancing in the moonlight.
I did feel weight come off when I take that, so I know it needs cleansing.
Oh,
You
really?
need to cleanse it, mate.
Should take my BD out.
So that's why I say we've all got this gift. None
Yeah.
of us are any different. We're all human. That's why we're special, because we've all got these gifts.
There's a couple of other stories.
Take it off the chain,
Yeah.
drop it into the ceiling bowl,
Resonate.
and then just go
Just
around the
turn it.
ceiling bowl, yeah.
I was going to say, before I do that, there's a couple of things, little stories I can tell around that. And one was when I went to Paige's house and she had a portal.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
No, it's funny because, Paige knows how to protect herself, but I just felt in that moment what I was looking for. I just looked at her and went, you're vulnerable. And I went, take that. And she went, fucking hell. Excuse me, French.
And same purposes, never.
Yeah. Yeah, and just hold that while I sort this out. And I've got a pendulum and found out where what was open in this portal, which turned out to be a bit of jewellery. We got rid of it. She said, since then the house has been a lot better.
Do you know, this feels like it's got more energy on it than that.
You reckon?
Yeah. I don't know why. This just feels. I don't know.
Can you get anything from that, Karen?
Unless you take the energy from that and just put it in the necklace, maybe.
Maybe. It rests on you. You can give anything to psychometry that's yours.
Yeah.
It's got your energy in it, so. I already know items, that's probably better for you to know. I know too much about it.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
I do all my crystals like that.
I can see sparks coming out of it.
How much JD have you had?
No, I'm serious. I can see that. It's like sparkler going. Like that.
I love that sound.
Wow. It's dying down now.
Yeah. Alright, when it stops, let me know.
It's dying
I
down.
love the vibration of your martyr in that.
It's clear now. Yeah.
Brilliant. I'll put Michael in there actually as well.
Well, sparks were going.
Oh, Michael.
Come Mike, get in.
Come on out. Actually, come Michael.
Feeling
Yeah,
it?
really good.
Any comments?
Smooth.
Jake said I'm going to have to charge my phone in a mo. Or is that Candy? I do
Okay,
apologise. I'm going to have to charge my phone in a mo and go to bed as I'm up for 5:45
Yeah.
and my work starts
I've got to
early.
think about that.
Well, it's
Now I'm
only
a bit
20 to
further
11,
away.
so 25 to 11.
Yeah. I tried actually.
I do see little white flowers when I hold this.
Yeah.
Like little tiny ones that you get loads and loads on a. I don't know that I'm breaking plants.
I can't really talk with this. It's like someone's stopping me from talking. It's more action than words.
There's no. Oh, that's what Michael's about.
I'm just going for what I, what, you know. It's making my eyes go funny as well. I can't speak very much here. It's, wow, that is. It's more action than words. I can't explain it. That makes sense to you?
Yeah, well, that's what Archangel Michael's about. He's, this is my my other one that I wear, which is Archangel Michael. The funny thing is, although that's Christian, I just like Archangel Michael, but he's a warrior. He's a warrior.
One of the ones is more action. He doesn't.
Michael wasn't the human that got ascended, was it? It was Enoch was one, and the other one was.
Michael's the one that sent, allegedly sent the devil into.
Yeah, he sent Lucifer.
Yeah.
Into hell. Yeah.
Yeah, he sent. So he's a very powerful action.
Yeah, he's not
figure.
much of words. He just.
Yeah.
I know Enoch was the he was the human that ascended,
Yeah.
but I don't think Michael was human.
Do you know that?
Metatron was the human, the other human.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But that's, the Mjolnir, that represents obviously Thor's hammer. Thor's probably quite a lot like Michael in the Norse mythology. So they're both
It's
sort of
sort of
actionable.
very similar, aren't they?
Yeah,
in the-
absolutely.
yeah.
We're talking about energy. What's in here? You know what's in here. It's my protection. Just
What's
want
in it?
I want you to tell me what you feel on that. Just personal. It's nothing. I don't. There's no right and wrong answer. I just want to see what you feel.
Can I open it?
Yeah, you can open it and hold the paper inside. It's like just a little push thing. Hold the
I
paperwork
really don't
inside,
want
but
this back. I like this.
tell me what you feel.
If you want it,
No, I don't mean it for that reason.
I'm gonna have a chain.
It just, I don't know.
I think there's like a bit of a yin and the yang with these. They're sort of
It
balanced.
feels, I've got to say, this is really weird. Maybe that's what the little white flowers
Do you know you got protection by fire?
naivety or
Did you know that?
an innocence.
All I see is flame around you,
But
so
innocence
nothing
isn't
can
the right word.
nothing's going to get through.
The person that wrote them
Not purity.
was a very fiery individual.
Maybe like an earnestness and honesty.
Yeah, it's a
A
fire
need
that
to do things respectfully and
Doesn't
properly.
even-
And,
wouldn't burn
Which
you.
is
but
what
it's so gentle.
Protection,
You must be
yeah.
such a gentle person.
It burns anything.
I know
that
you're a bit of a
comes
gobshite
near.
sometimes.
Wow.
And I know you drink, and I know you write.
And I can tell you a story on that after off
I don't
cam
think
because
you
obviously I
should
don't want to
be
mention names, but
Like as a person, you know how people view
Well,
bikers.
yeah.
I think
That's
maybe
great.
you're the
good
real
person,
bikers.
isn't it?
You know, like you
Yeah,
said, bike. I
love
used
it.
to drink bikers.
Gloria,
I know they're not
would you do the
nice
same
Yeah.
for me? Would you ever fill that paperwork?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, but I just think you've got a real gentleness,
So I'm
like
right
real deep
Mm.
down.
I'll tell you what.
gentleness. This feels so
I
nice.
can't put this.
I'm going to see what little
I
flowers
can't put
mean
this
in
back,
terms of
mate.
things.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Let Gloria have a
Find
feel
out
after
what
we'll
it
see
means.
one.
Oh, I get this one too.
Yeah.
Oh, this is heavy, isn't it? This is like a.
What is that?
It's paper.
It's a bit of paper from. This is protection.
And this is
You
more
have
like
to
real
take it
biker,
out.
like the outside
Oh,
of
so
biker.
there's
Yeah.
one with it.
That's like
Hey?
a contradiction, isn't it?
It was this
It-
It's
one.
it's like a yin
No,
and the
that,
yang.
no, that's
so-
what I put it in
Yeah.
to protect it. Because I don't want to get it faded in my pocket and all that, so I put it in that glasses
Is this
case.
really old?
No, I got it for VPay.
What do you
was just
feel?
looking for this.
I
Looking for
heard
something
what
I
you
really
said, but
liked,
I think
and
I
that
know
come
what
up.
they are anyway.
It just
so-
feels.
Yeah, it does. All I want is your personal opinion, what you
Your personal
feel from it.
Or maybe
You know what it is. Everyone knows what it is. I just want to feel what.
Was it representing an old?
What's the first thing that comes into your mind with it?
If I had to put an ear on it, I'd
Feeling
say
deep.
like 40s.
No, just
Just
warm.
warm.
It really feels
Gloria done it with me with her
like
rings.
it's for it.
Yeah, like a warm
Oh,
flow.
positive, yeah.
Yeah,
warmth
yeah,
and
yeah,
love.
yeah.
Yeah?
What Gloria did when I first got involved in the group, she gave me her rings and told me what you feel, and I just blurted out stuff that was in my mind, and it was spot on. So all I'm giving you the option now. Just tell me what you feel.
Just warm from love.
All I got was flames, and like flames and everywhere.
I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Surrounded in it.
That's weird. That's like
Um,
big in your face. warm.
Glenn Wise said thank you for the reading for tonight.
Oh, what the
Jason Archangel
I
Michael is
just
a good
got a fresh
protection.
shot out of that.
Huh? Jason, what?
Jason said Archangel Michael is good for protection, and also he put Archangel Michael as the flaming sword of fire.
I'll put you in
We
a
had
little.
no words, it was just action, like.
Did you try that? Oh, you got it. Yeah, good.
Let's give you a little. What's it as well?
It's quite old.
Yeah.
So
Oldish.
that-
I'll say about 15 years.
And
There's a blue flame this time.
Really?
they're not yours. Like they're someone else's. And I really feel emotional. Like
That's
a real love thing.
Yeah.
Well done.
Gone.
Um,
I didn't need a lot.
I felt warmth, love,
yeah,
motherly,
so much
feminine.
love.
You know
Yeah.
what I felt when I put that
So
back on,
I
I felt
wanna-
the gentle energy coming out of it.
It was a blue flame first of all, like a fire.
Yeah.
And then it went like that, just died down and was it. Done.
I want to put a lady on a train.
Kind of close. Yeah.
I don't know what kind of close means, but I'll
Just, I'll explain them.
Okay.
okay. I want to put a lady in a train. On a
Would
train.
you say lady on the train or lady on the journey?
Symbolically, it will mean a journey. But she's showing me herself on the train.
Mhm.
And the lady I can see has got really nice skin.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not wrinkly, but you know some people have wrinkles.
Oh, sorry.
You know,
Go on.
some elderly people get wrinkles like everywhere. I feel she hasn't got that. I think she's got quite smooth cheeks.
Stuff for that.
Yeah, so she's got some wrinkles,
Really?
Stuff like that. So. Go on, sorry.
She's got some wrinkles, but they're deep lines. She hasn't got the little wrinkles that go with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spot on.
And I feel here something here, but I don't know if that's how she feels about you.
Sure, it's here.
She had a problem here, yeah. Not chest, not something like, I don't know.
Would you say it's more around the sides here then?
I don't know, I just feel it. I can feel it here where my celibacity is. And it feels
I do
uncomfortable.
as
It's not
well.
painful, it feels uncomfortable.
I like this.
And I'm so emotional, so emotional. And
You're spot on, Gloria.
let me see this lady. She's got soft hair.
Because I would never have told you this story.
Right, hang on. She's got
Okay.
soft hair, and I see it very light grey to white, but then she'll show me it as like is it slate grey, like a silvery grey? So perhaps it was like a bit patchy, but it looks like clouds. It's like you put your hands in like candy floss of clouds.
Yep.
And yeah. You can lose yourself in it, and that's a bit hair. I was going to say it's your nan's hair. Is it your nan?
It is my nan, yeah.
Oh,
Spot.
so-
And I'll tell
okay,
you. I'll
right,
tell you
okay.
about that all in a minute.
Let me just right, so would she have had a problem with her mobility towards the end of her life?
Kind of, yeah.
So,
More, not mobility, more of
so if
natural.
no, I just feel that if she'd moved, I don't know if she had a stick or anything, but I feel she might have used the furniture a bit for support.
Mhm.
Oh, right, okay. So I don't mean like she lost the use of her legs. She just struggled a bit.
And so did the person who wrote that letter. Who wrote that.
Okay. And I don't know, she just, I don't know, so she's there because she loves you.
Yeah, there goes that one.
Cop out with it.
Just want to go slow, this.
She, why are you here? Come on.
Oh, isn't it?
That is a nice imaging.
What? What is?
My pendulum.
Hmm.
That's the one I've
Oh, is that your pendulum? Sorry, I thought it come out of
Yeah.
Rudy's coat, so I thought that was Rudy's coat, sorry.
Orange. I've got an orange colour with this. I don't know what that is. The orange colour.
That's that.
That is nice.
Would that be linked to my aura?
Have you got orange there? Because this
Yeah.
is. I'll get orange with this, and there's an element of emotion, a lot of emotion with this as well. I'm getting like very emotional kind of. Jeez.
You can't feel any more, Gloria, it don't matter. 'Cause
No, I can. I'm
You've
just
hit
really
it
sorry.
spot
Have
on.
you been emotional recently, or is it?
You've been
is there
spot on what
emotion
you said.
side of you?
No, it's fine.
Sorry.
I just didn't want to interrupt. Oh, you're talking about
Recently,
Adam? Oh, sorry,
I mean,
okay.
recently I've had that
I thought you
issue.
were
The
talking about
emotions have
I was going to
been
say,
sort of-
okay, so
they've been all over the place.
Yeah, last week or so.
I
yeah.
just asked her to show me something so that I can
Because I
show
was
her.
gonna
Show me
ask that
a red
question.
book,
I'll get
Oh,
the
you've got
answer
that.
orange.
Like a ledger.
I'll
but it
get
hasn't got
orange
hard
is gonna
cover,
be
it's got
good.
soft cover.
The colour
It's like
orange.
a
that
burgundy
small
red
colour.
and the
Yeah.
cover is
Is that right?
like
Yeah,
well
I
thumbed.
like the yellowy.
Inside is like bookkeeping.
Right.
So I'm not saying this is what
colour.
she did. I've asked her to show me
Orange
something that
colour
makes sense
sort
to
of
you,
keeps your
or
emotions
would
in
describe
check,
her life in
or
some way.
not in check, but
So this tells me
at
that
a
she
manageable
was
level.
Yeah.
If you know what
well
I mean.
organised.
You
So
can control it.
her,
the orange
her-
colour.
Yeah.
she would budget down to
So-
a
So
penny.
I'd go for
Yes.
that.
She would make sure that. Okay, so she's saying if she bought food, she wouldn't. I mean, I don't know what era she's from. I'm presuming if she's your grand, she's
Yeah.
a couple of
yeah.
generations back. But she would always cook from scratch,
It
and I
always
know
makes you
people did
feel-
cook from scratch then.
Mhm.
But she's saying
Feel better.
she
stronger.
bought things so
feel-
carefully that nothing was ever
sort of-
wasted.
No.
There was nothing she
it
couldn't
feels
rustle up
manageable, you know,
From like 2 or
you
3
can handle
ingredients,
it.
and I know that's not
It's the
unusual.
orange colour.
Very meticulous she
But-
was.
Right,
Yes,
but
that's a
that's
really
what
good
I'm
word.
getting.
Meticulous, perfect.
Yeah.
This is what
And
she's
it's
saying.
very, very strong.
And,
very strong. Very lot
the
of-
reason
lot
she's
of
showing
power
me
in that.
the
Yeah.
book cover as
I've been
being
holding it.
like open like this is because it became so second nature to her. It was like seconds
Is
that she'd been in the shop, and I feel she would have ordered across the counter. So she didn't used to go in
Makes
supermarkets.
sense to you there?
I don't know whether supermarkets were around when she was, but she preferred to speak to the person and pick her meat in the butcher and go
Yeah.
to the baker and she
Oh,
would
so it's my aura.
and she would shop more than once a week. She would never do a week shop.
Yeah.
She would
Yeah.
go out and do it on
So
a
I've done
weekly
the fix.
basis. And I know
I think that's
what I'm saying could be for any grand.
No, you're
My
spot
nan
on.
didn't do that. So,
to make
Yeah.
you
but she's saying
stay,
she
you know,
wasn't.
connected.
Yeah, I think that's what sort of
She wasn't
attracted.
the like
I'm
the
imagining that's
baker
what
of the
attracted
cake.
me
She was
when I
a
saw this.
proper. She would cook. She would do baking.
She would
Baby
never.
cake.
She would never go into Asda's, Sainsbury's or anything like that. She'd go in Greengrocers, butchers.
Yes, that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
But she's saying
Always.
she was not your typical gran who would always have biscuits and cookies and cakes. She was a proper cook. She's saying I looked after my family. I made sure they were fed properly. She said that's really important.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason she showed me this book is because right now, that's not happening for you, or there's something. I don't know what it is. It's something to do with budgeting, and getting the right food. And I'm not saying that your family aren't being fed.
No.
Are you adjusting your diet for all of
Yes,
you? Is there
totally.
something going on with your family, like
Yeah.
the whole family?
Yes.
So you're reevaluating what you're
Yeah.
buying,
Totally.
and I'm gonna
Well,
guess
okay.
this is not what she's saying. My interpretation is that you are trying to move away from pre-made foods,
Processed.
and you're trying to.
For the
But
past.
no, not even processed, just pre-packaged stuff. You're trying to
That's what we
find
mean.
farms
Anything in a packet we
and
don't.
local stores, and you're trying to
Totally.
do things differently. And she said, you're really into it, but she
Can I
says
dip
it's
my
more
feet in the
difficult than
river?
you imagined.
Yes.
Yeah,
Totally.
okay.
With
So-
our grown our own vegetables and all that, we
Yeah.
source everything ourselves.
And
in
she
our
is saying, you need to keep at it until it becomes second nature.
Yeah, we are.
I keep
And so
feeling.
just keep
I
doing
keep
what
getting
you
the
do.
feeling
That's
that
why I
it's
thank Heather for what
completely
she's
river.
doing. She drives me to do it, and she's taking me. Don't go around every now and then get a steak bake. Why don't you have it? Why don't you take yourself, make some pasta for yourself, and
Did
stuff
she
like
have
that,
it?
things like that, you know.
I can see a sofa
Um,
with really skinny
I wonder if you
wooden
can ask
legs.
a question of mine.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
And I think wooden arms as well.
I've been thinking
I don't know why
about
she's
an
showing
old
me
friend
this.
of mine called Jenny.
Maybe it's
What
just
I
a
hear
memory
from
link
women
for you.
I think I've got the picture somewhere of her sitting in that chair with my brother.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah.
bless.
I'll try and find
Did
it.
you say Jenny?
So that's what she's here to tell you.
Yeah.
And
Thank
I'm
you.
just asking her for a date or a month, something I
Yes.
can give you.
Yeah.
And
Alright,
she's
thanks.
saying
And
April and August.
is Adam's
I don't know
colour-
if they're linked to her or linked to you.
April's my
August.
dad's, August is my daughter's.
Okay. Right, well then take her love.
I will do. Thank you.
And whatever these
What's
are.
that?
Now, do you want to know the story behind that letter?
So it's not going.
Oh, it's a letter.
The thing is, I like yellow.
Actually, my
I like yellow
granddad's
as well.
Alright, is Adam's
Autobiography.
colour
He's wrote a story about his
gold?
life.
Is that her husband?
Yes, Harry. My granddad, the one that is my spirit guide. My nan's also my spirit
Okay.
Oh,
guide.
there we go.
The story behind it was my nan always said
I
to my
say
dad, my
orange,
granddad,
but,
you should write a story about your life
Yeah.
because all the stories you've got, you can make a book. And he said, oh, no, he did off. After my nan died of lymph node cancer, all underneath here she had lymph node cancer.
So that would count
And
for
that's
feeling
why I
it.
was doing that and holding that. He met a new woman, and the new woman said, "You've got to write that story." So he wrote it in memory of my nan.
Oh bless. She said she was really emotional when she passed.
She
At
she
the time
passed
of her
too soon. She
passing,
fought
She was
everything.
emotional. Yeah.
She fought and fought and fought and fought and fought until one day she just couldn't fight no more.
Oh bless her.
And it broke my
Oh,
granddad's heart. So that's the reason why my granddad kept the promise, wrote this thing.
yeah.
I didn't know he had it, but my dad gave it to me and said, so I'm going to get a bit emotional. Granddad wanted to have this.
Oh,
And he saved it
oh
for
well,
me.
look, take her love then.
I have.
And,
So he said,
I'll say
"Cut-
bless.
And I haven't, do you know what? I haven't read it. And I promised myself I'm going to read it, but I just can't bring myself because I know I'm just going to cry like a fucking baby.
Oh.
We're going to cry, mate.
I know, but I'm not holding back for it. I'm holding back. I just,
Just for those watching, what it's basically doing is what's called psychometry, which
Yes.
I've had one experience. I've been sat in circle with Gloria.
Gloria's
and it's,
amazing.
Please stop saying I'm amazing. It's just I
Glenn
can't-
just said Gloria's good, and I just
I
want
can't
to comment
live
on
up to
him.
that.
I think you're amazing.
It's not me, okay? It's not me, it's them.
But
You're-
you're channeling their information.
You're good.
I know,
Professionally.
I know. Well,
That's
yeah,
what-
I might be.
That's why I'm not being funny in this group. I'm in awe of you because obviously you've got such a talent to read. So has Rudy as well. You've both got different talents on the same level, well above the rest of us. So that's why when you say something, you and Rudy say something, I believe you because it comes from your heart.
Okay,
It
you want
doesn't-
to do me a cheque for 15 grand?
Yeah.
I really wish.
I'm joking.
Everybody says Jedi mind trick.
Oh,
Jason said,
Opalite.
Adam Jason said, I recently purchased an ISIS pendulum.
Yeah.
I seem to get strong results for that
so
one.
good for psychic.
Opalite's semi-man-made.
You know it's broken on the bottom.
Yeah, I know. I dropped it.
That's one of its traits, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Weirdly,
One of its nuances.
when I was involved with Julia, sorry, she broke hers at the same time.
Wow.
Is that significant? It's like breaking the relationship. Something like that.
Well,
When
great
you
for that,
when
but-
you break a crystal,
As you go like
it's
that.
supposed to say that you've learned all you can from it and you need to move on to another one.
Well, I have got.
But I
another
love my crystals so much that if they break, I can't.
one. I
Still
have.
have
I
them.
have got another one, which is the
Yeah.
snow kit,
But
but I
this
won't get rid
is
of that.
but
You
this
get
is
attached to
saying
it,
that
don't you?
that you finished, like you don't need to use that as a pendulum anymore. It doesn't mean you can't use it for something else.
No.
So it doesn't mean you can't meditate with it or use it in a healing way.
Yeah.
It's just no use to you anymore as a pendulum now.
Mm.
So, can you tell from talking to any of us here, right, excluding me, of course, what gifts they'd be good at? What gifts they'd be very strong
Well,
at?
just by talking to them. Might have to ask them.
Oh, all right. Well, if that's what you need to do.
Okay, well I already know that you're an empath because
I
you
knew
feel
that.
things.
I told you that.
And you're clairsentient because you feel things. And that
It's
might
not
be
there quite
your
yet, though.
that might be your
I just get
your
the
strength.
gut reactions.
But most mediums get everything, it's just in different degrees. So when I was talking to Paul just now, I could see this lady. Not here, I could see her in my mind's eye.
Mm.
All the stuff she was telling me, like how she felt, I could feel that physically. So, but you see, don't you?
He does see, yeah.
In your mind's eye.
Mm.
Yeah.
Uses his
That's what I'm
third
learning.
eye.
I'd say clairvoyance
Well,
is probably the most common.
Your friend told you that. Her guy
That's
told you that
common,
about your third eye opening. I told,
Yeah.
I can remember
it's
you saying that.
intuitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I've learned to trust what my mind's seeing. Because
Yeah.
you remember when we
Yes.
was.
But you should ask for confirmation. I always ask for confirmation for everything.
Yeah.
Because
that's
I
not a bad
don't-
thing, is it?
Not because of that, and that's why when we do these ghost hunts,
Yeah.
I struggle. And it was so good. I'm not going to say because that's obviously for another video, but the stuff we
Yes.
found out
Yes.
when we went back to the house afterwards, it was like, oh my god, I can't believe it. And I don't know why they don't believe it because spirit never let you down, do they? That's the thing. The people that get it wrong are the mediums, not spirit. They know exactly what they're talking about.
Yeah.
It's
sure,
interpretation,
way
isn't
interpret-
it?
yeah.
But the other thing is, and I know I'm going off track a bit, when you do a reading for someone, for example, I don't know, you bring someone's dad through, and you say to the sitter, oh I don't know, you're right, I'm going to use a different example. When my husband passed, he came through 2 weeks later from a meeting at church, and I knew it was him. I was in no doubt it was him because all the information she was giving made sense. There was one bit I couldn't pick up, and she was going, I can't touch, I can't feel, I can't. He's saying I'm okay, but I can't feel. And I was like, I don't understand her really, so I don't know what you're saying. And she kept talking about feeling and touching, and I was like, I can't take that, I don't know. Anyway, when we got back, my mum said, you know what he was talking about, don't you? And I was like, no. And she said, don't you remember you had a conversation with him about spirit world, because he believed all this as well. And he said, and I said to him, you know, you can just pop back and visit your kids anytime you like, you'll see them. You know, you go back to see me. I may not be able to see you, but I'll know you're around. And he said, but it's not the same. I need to be able to hold you. I need to be able to hug my
Yeah, it's
children.
not a sense.
Yeah.
And he was coming back to say it was okay. I remember the conversation with him, but it was a conversation with him among a million other conversations. But for him, it was really specific. And the thing people need to remember when they go and see a medium is that their loved ones in spirit may remember something they don't put as much importance on. So when we say things like, oh, your dad's saying he had a red wallet, or your mum says that the bright pink lipstick, you might not remember it, but they do. You need to go away. You need to take that.
Yeah.
Go away and
Yeah.
look into it. And what I like is when people say no, and then they'll take the information, and most 9 times out of 10, a couple of weeks later they'll come back and go, you were right. And so, no, I wasn't. They were right.
Yeah.
And I did a reading with someone a few weeks ago. I stood in for a meeting at one of their fairs a couple of months ago now, actually. And I don't really like doing one-to-one readings without I'd rather stand on rostrum. There's more energy. But anyway, and And I was giving her this information, these two ladies, and she was going, I don't know who they are. I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to have to say to her, I can't get a link with you. And I was just about to say to her, okay, I'll give you a refund, because not all mediums can work with everyone. Sometimes spirit don't want to work with the medium. And then suddenly, bang, this man appeared. So I described this man, it was her granddad. And the thing that really put a lump in my throat, I could see him as a little child, curled up on his lap, listening to his heartbeat. And she said, I'm deaf. And she said, I could feel it. It was a vibration. I was like, oh my God. She went, that means everything. Anyway, off she went. The following Thursday, her daughter came in. She said, you gave my mum a reading. I said, yeah, I gave you a reading as well, didn't I? So I didn't realise she was your mum. She went, yep. She goes, I'll come back to tell you she knows who the two women were. She went and asked the family, and they said, oh no, that's this person, and that's... So you just need to take the information and look for it, because spirit never, ever, ever get it wrong.
Just to prove that, you talked about that chair with the wooden legs and the wooden arms. I'm not going to show you the rest of the picture. Look on the right hand side. Look at the arms and the legs. That's the chair.
Oh my God.
Right? Just to show you, that's the person who wrote the letter. That's my brother, and that's who he's talking to.
She has got nice skin, hasn't she?
Very nice skin.
Oh,
She was in her
my
70s there,
goodness.
but that's her hair. Wow.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah. It's weird because I could see it as being really light.
But when you,
And then
it
they
was really
show-
light. It was dark in the room.
Oh, right, okay.
But that's the chair you was talking about, and no one knew that because that was my dad's favourite chair.
Oh, wow. Oh,
So you were
okay.
spot on. And
See, I
obviously,
love
that's
confirmations
Henry,
like that.
or Harry. He wrote the letter, his autobiography, and it was from my name. And that's my brother when he was like 18, obviously.
So it just shows you that you
Spirit
can
is
get
gone.
the confirmation. I mean, I went
Do
to
like Coca-Cola.
I went to a party once.
It's man-made though.
Where I
Yeah, I think it's part of why I liked it.
Yeah, and I like the colours it puts in shadows.
It's very, I call it man-made, but it's like very human to me.
Yeah, but even
Good night,
man-made
Jeff.
things come from nature.
Sorry, I missed your comment. Sorry, mate.
As
Good
I
night,
was
Jeff
saying-
and Karen.
Ah, see you later, mate.
See ya.
You're right, Chuck.
I went to a party once in my block of flats. I went up because I used to be on the first floor. It was up the 7th or something floor, and the people were there, and I'm thinking, oh yeah. And I'm looking at this lady, and in her aura, she had this blue light right close to her. And I'm looking at her, and I'm thinking, you've lost a child. And I thought, I can see a blue light in your aura, really close to you. She said, oh, I recently lost my little one. I could see that. It showed up in the aura. And she just said, oh, thank you. She was really pleased that it was there, you know. And she could,
And that's nice, and it's really,
well, it gives
it's
that
reaffirming
person
for people as well.
comfort, you know.
Yeah.
It's like when I used to be on the
Absolutely.
platform, and I used to
Yeah,
give
it's five-
people
11.
messages.
Yeah. Well, I'm not getting it in a minute.
That's what-
Quick,
what we
few
do.
quick questions. Glenn said, I think it's a question for
Right.
everyone. Which is a good first-time crystal to carry?
Depends what you want it for. A good all-rounder would be rose quartz, amethyst.
That's what I've got all up there, rose quartz.
Clear
Well,
quartz.
I've got a smart
Clear
quartz.
quartz is okay. The thing about clear quartz is you really need to work with them before you carry them, because they are able to
Wow.
emphasise how you're feeling, so they exaggerate how you feel. That's the
It's
point.
clear.
That's lovely.
These
So
all be
I would
charged
say
at the
gentle
moment, so-
crystals would be an amethyst, or not
Right
what he's holding up. That's
Well, amethyst is to do with
Am-
emotions.
amethyst is a quartz,
Yeah.
and so is rose. So rose quartz or amethyst.
And that's
Oh,
going off.
sorry.
If
Rose
you're
is
looking
rose
for
quartz,
some
sorry.
sort of, if you're looking for protection against like EMFs and just the crap that's out there, shungite is a really, really
Shungite,
good.
yeah.
Or black tourmaline.
Or ergo.
Tiger's eyes, really, really good
Yeah.
for confidence and like self-confidence.
What about ergo?
Ergon.
Yeah, ergo crystal.
Oh, you mean
Ergo.
orgonite?
Oh, sorry, orgonite. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a crystal. That's a mix of lots of different things. Yeah,
Yes, you get them in pyramids. as
yeah,
well.
you do. But really, shungite's just as good.
So-
Shungite's a very good stone.
There's my ones.
actually.
I've got that one.
That's what's that? I can't see it.
I'll bring it over to you.
I was going to say,
And also, and if you want to carry a quartz, because you prefer a quartz, like a clear quartz, I would say smoky quartz. That keeps you grounded. Really
You
good
just said the
for,
words out of my mouth.
for yeah.
I love smoke quartz.
That's one of my favourites.
Is that hematite? That's hematite.
Yeah, that's been polished.
Lapis
that's
lazuli.
hematite.
Lapis lazuli.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Lapis,
That's
I had
right.
lapis. That's got
Oh,
gold
no, wait,
fingers.
is that,
I
You
like
got
oh,
doctors
is
for
that
that.
soda light?
No, it's not. I like that because of the red dots on it.
Oh, and the doctors, yeah.
Um,
And obviously me obsidian.
that might be an
Obsidian.
okay, but I'm not sure. Oh,
You can test the shungite.
I've got a really nice bit of black obsidian
Oh,
and blue.
you can test shungite by putting it in front of Wi-Fi or something that gives off Wi-Fi, and if it blocks it, you know shungite's working.
Yeah, but it has to be a big bit.
Yeah.
That's what I've got.
I haven't charged them the moonlight yet.
That just reminded me actually.
No, we do it. I ain't done this
the pendulum I carry in my
They're lovely.
ghost hunting box. That's obsidian. So I've got like white and
Yeah,
black.
obsidian's a really good, really
Oh,
good
I like
solar
Dragon, is
protection.
that something? I can't remember the name of that.
And I've got a piece of blue
Got
obsidian
red
at
in that
home.
one, isn't it?
Yes, that's why I like it.
I've got orgone pendant.
Orgonite,
It's a
yeah.
That's really
orgonite
nice.
with
That's my favourite one.
Yeah.
copper coil.
It is the copper, yeah.
Kind
it's
of
the
reminds
copper.
me of that stone in
But
2001.
But it's
Yeah.
just set in ice upon. I know they don't make
Yeah,
ice
that's,
upon
yeah,
anymore.
I've got it
That's
set
the
in
really old
plastic.
thing. Yeah.
That.
Awesome.
I don't.
Plastic.
Yeah. So my mum
One
used to
is
make
obsidian,
these
clear plastic.
these sea
Who's that body filler?
things. So they used to be able to buy. It's awful. They used to be able to buy dried seahorses.
Yeah, oh, that's,
Things like that, and little bits of sea anemone and shells, and she set them in this clear plastic. It's called ice.
2001.
It's probably called
It
post
reminds me
now.
of it. It does.
I know, but you pour it on as a liquid,
Yeah.
and it
Not in a
sets. So
bad
that's
way,
what
a good way.
orgonite is.
Mm.
So it's just copper
Orgonite.
with some coloured stones around it.
yeah, the reptilians hate it.
We have some comments as well. Jason put The Sixth Sense is a great film,
Yeah.
which it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Jason, this film I absolutely adore. Robin Williams in What Dreams May Come.
I
That's
don't
one of the
know.
most
That's
beautiful
fantastic.
films
I've
I've
never watched
ever
it.
watched.
And
If you ever want to watch it, right, I've got it on DVD. I'll lend it to
Probably on
you. You will
Netflix.
cry your heart out because
I don't want to cry.
every time I've seen the film, I cry.
Okay.
It's a love story about him. His wife commits suicide,
Oh.
and he dies to go and find her, and it's an amazing story. And I tell you what, it's one of his best roles. He should have got an Oscar for that.
City of Angels is like
I'd
that.
advise you
Yeah.
to watch Saoirse Ronan's in it, the Irish actress.
Is that all the comments? I
Um,
didn't want you missing anyone out, that's all.
yeah, Glenn Wise sent a heart. Jason put, is that true clear quartz? Is it true that clear quartz stores memories?
Yeah, all crystals
I
still
think,
memories.
I think you can, yeah, 'cause I don't know why they don't have chips made out of quartz.
Well,
That'd be really good.
Watches, don't you?
Oh look, that just confirmed it. Look, 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 look,
Yeah.
look, 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 look.
It's going off, yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So if you've
You've got-
ever seen a Lemurian seed
Yeah,
crystal,
but Rudy's on his phone.
that's clear
Yeah,
quartz.
sorry.
And down the
Oh,
side,
that's why it's going off.
down the side
Sorry.
lots of lines. It looks like a barcode. And
One there for you, Adam.
supposedly there is a Lemurian crystal for every person
What's
in the
around
world. They were left here by the Lemurians, and we're meant to download the information that's on them.
Kind of
And-
like you're talking about, kind of like the crystal that Superman uses when he puts it in there. It's got all his data, all his evidence.
No, it's not. It's not our data. It's theirs.
No, I mean
But
all
they
his
keep
past
us.
life,
Maybe.
not past life, all his history of his planet, where he comes from.
No. I
Knowledge,
think this
knowledge
is about
based.
reaching the 5D.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
And,
5D, yeah.
And I've got one, and I know it's mine because
Because they always say crystals hold memory, don't they? They
well
hold.
they do, but you can clear them, and you
Information.
can cleanse them, and you can reprogram them. And I've yet to be able to download anything from it, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I will persevere. But yeah, so and they're quartz crystals, and the Lemurian uploaded information into them, and then
Turn it
left
off,
them
yeah.
left them for humans to find. So the story goes. I don't know how true that is.
Jason, one film to watch about spiritual, about a ghost, is Saoirse Ronan in The Lovely Bones.
My Lovely
Oh.
Bones, yeah.
I read that book.
Oh, that is
Fantastic film.
I read the
amazing
book.
film, yeah.
I was crying my eyes out.
Yeah.
What that bastard did and how they portrayed him, even though
It
the
wasn't
actor.
real though.
I know,
No,
but the
he's
way
a good
the
actor,
actor
though,
said,
isn't
he said he
Yeah.
had to do it because
Yeah.
he wanted to portray it and show the beast of that person.
Yeah.
And he said it was very emotional. If you ever watched the interview of him on the DVD, there's an
I
extra on
haven't
there.
seen the interview of what's
He's breaking down why he's trying to explain why he did it,
Yeah.
and he said,
The film wasn't as good as the book though.
no, but the film portrayed
Yeah,
I read the
film-
book first.
The film was
My Lovely Bones, yeah.
I
Oh,
read the book first. And then
about a serial killer that killed these
had
girls.
what's his Mark Wahlberg in it, didn't he? as well?
Well, yeah,
He was the dad,
He
yeah.
was the dad, and
Really powerful film that was.
Rachel Weisz was the mother.
Yeah.
Saoirse Ronan was the little girl
I don't
and
think I've seen that.
who got
Oh,
killed.
it's-
I tell you what, you'd feel anger and emotion at the same time.
I don't think I didn't. When I watched it, I didn't. But I think it's because I'd read the book. We did it at book club, so we
Yeah, I
exhausted
saw
it.
that.
to be fair.
But when she, in the end, she's come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see that. Oh no, I'm not.
Yeah, don't say. I know what you're talking about in the
So
pit.
I've
Yeah,
seen Lovely Bones.
The Lovely
my
Bones.
the lovely bones. I think. I think it's
The
called.
Lovely Bones.
The Others is a really good film as
And-
well.
That's good as
Because
well.
that
Nicole Kidman.
portrays- Yeah, that portrays the
Is that in the old house?
yeah, and that portrays the
What's
dead
Lovely Bones?
people as being bad, which is exactly what I was saying. But actually, it turns out that
Yeah,
that's
it's
not how.
reversed.
No,
Oh, it was
the,
an amazing
the cover of
twist.
that is Nicole Kidman holding a candle. She's holding a candle.
But it's set in an old house.
It is set in an
Yeah,
old
I've
house,
seen
yeah.
that. It's
And
not
the
that old
children have
one.
that skin condition where they can't have the
It's on there.
curtains open. Yeah.
Yeah, the lovely bones. It's
Who's in it?
Stanley Tucci.
Saoirse Ronan,
Stanley
Stanley
Tucci was
Tucci. Yeah, he played the paedophile. That's what it's about.
Oh, right, okay.
Mark Wahlberg was the dad. Susan
It wasn't. The
Sarandon
book
was.
wasn't about a paedophile. The book was
No,
about
but it was about a
He
guy
was a
that.
child murderer.
That's
child
why
murderer.
I didn't like the film. I think then.
Rachel Welsh, she was the one in it, and Christian Ashdown.
Very
that
good
was-
film.
That was in 2009, and
The
it was a
music.
very powerful
Do
film.
you know
I
that?
loved it.
Do you know who produced it? Jackson, Peter Jackson.
Yes, it was actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
Peter Jackson.
Lord of the
Yeah,
Rings, Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson, and I've got all his books. These fantasy books.
Fantastic, mate.
Yeah.
Really good.
He does a lot of fantasy books.
Going slightly off topic, but the last film I watched was Saturday night.
At the movies, but who cares what?
Stigmata, that's another good one as well.
Yes,
Stigmata, yeah.
yes.
Vault of Horror.
Oh, Peter Cushing and several little films.
You're not
No,
talking
it's
about
not Peter Cushing.
Bloodbath at the. You're not talking about that one, because I've watched that now.
Oh no, Joan Collins, wasn't it? Joan Collins.
No,
was
no,
in
that
it.
was Tales from the Crypt. But
Tales from the
it's
Crypt.
not the Crypt
What's
Keeper
this
thing.
one?
Vault of Horror, and
Vault
it's
of Horror.
got Tom Baker in it,
Oh god,
Terry
yeah.
Thomas,
Yeah.
Oh, God.
and there's three other well-known actors at the time.
Yeah.
And
I've got
the
it.
first,
There's
and this is set of 5 stories, but the first one is a guy goes to find his sister because her dad's just died, and he's left everything to her, and he's a git. But the town that he goes to is full of vampires,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and it turns out his sister's one. But when he knocks on her door, do you know what the number on the door is? 33.
Funny that, because 33 is always.
That
Masonic.
Yeah.
For entertainment purposes.
Yeah, for entertainment purposes only, but the number on the door is 33, which is associated with Masonic.
Significant.
Which is something with what?
Masonic.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Funny
the
thing
highest
was,
you go,
right,
Sonic,
That's the
For
highest
entertainment
level,
purposes only, in the P Diddy thing, the number 33 comes up about 6 times in the information they're spreading about him, and it's like, okay, not a humiliation thing for entertainment purposes only.
But so that was the last film I've watched. So it's funny because I've seen it a couple of times before, but after learning what we've learned about a lot of things, it just spot, this thing. Yeah.
Has anyone
the same-
watched? I know this is off topic, but Chaos
What with
on Netflix
what's
with
his name?
the guy who played the Fly. Yeah,
Oh, Jeff Goldblum.
yeah. No, seriously, watch it.
I might have to look at them.
I
If
want
they're
to
not
watch.
right, okay. If you watch this and you cannot see the parallels between that and what's going on, then there's something wrong with you.
I
Chaos.
want to
I'm
watch.
gonna download. So I'm gonna get hold of it. I'm gonna watch
I
that
want
on
to watch the
Netflix.
last series of from season 3.
No,
of
I
From.
can't watch that. They went no,
It's,
no more.
It's scary.
And then they left him in the little shed on wheels. No,
Shed on wheels, really?
little trolley, and they no.
Sheila.
No.
From it's called the last season 3, and it's
I've got to say something.
oh,
Nemesis, Star Trek, the Next Generation Nemesis. I never knew Tom Hardy played the villain.
Yeah.
I never knew that until I watched it the other night. I was thinking, it's Tom Hardy. It's definitely Tom Hardy, young Tom Hardy. And he was 2002.
He was in the one with Leonardo DiCaprio. What is it? Where he got attacked by a bear, didn't he? And
Oh, I remember that.
The
he
Revenant.
was in that. Yeah.
The Revenant.
The Revenant. Tom
Yeah.
Hardy was the bad guy in that. My mum said, "No,
Tom Hardy was the bear.
I said, yeah,
Yes, it
was
was
it?
a bit of a short
Wasn't
player.
a bear.
Amicus films are great from Beyond the Grave.
Yeah.
Is another good one. I remember
House
the
of
Vault of Horror. That's one with the first Tom Baker. Well, the artist Tom Baker,
I
yeah.
like Tom
Yeah, Tom Baker plays an artist. Yeah. It's 73 Come out in 73.
They don't make them like that now, though.
No, it's
Don't make them
Oh,
like
they
that.
Because
don't
the
make
emphasis-
him like they used to.
no, the emphasis on those old films.
Like wagon
it's-
wheels. They used to be size of wagon wheels.
It's not the emphasis on the effects. It's the
No, they're
story.
like that.
You know, the story's driven. They're very.
No, like 2p pieces.
And now they've got no blood. They've got a third of the jam they had in them before. They used to be filled with thick jam, all mellow, and they used to be like that.
Mm.
And now you're like the other side of digestive.
I
Horrible.
remember Mars bars were like bricks.
Yeah.
Now look how small they are. Look.
You can
Look how
hold,
small they are.
you can hold one pretend to be a giant.
Oh, bloody
I
hell.
feel enormous.
And what do they call them fun size Mars bars? Fun. There's nothing fun about something that's.
No.
It's one chew gone.
Yeah, because they're laughing. It's their fun, not
Yeah,
ours.
yeah, absolutely.
Isn't
Yeah.
it funny?
Oh, look at them, look. Oh.
I've got a tin in there
Set the
of
chocolate world
of
to rights.
roses,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it was a
Yeah,
1990s
cool.
tin,
Yeah.
and it's like that.
Oh, they
Yeah.
used to be enormous.
And now it's like that.
Yeah.
And they got rid of it like that.
Jason put From Beyond the Grave used Highgate Cemetery for the opening credits. Ooh.
We've still got to go there.
We have to go there. I want to go there. We have to go there.
Highgate, Highgate.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Although
mate,
I do wonder why ghosts hang around.
Used to be able to use a whisper as a doorstop, so did I.
Oh, you still can, look. Stay where you are. You'll stay.
No, the whisper bars, Plum.
I know. God, it's my attempt at humour, okay?
Well, it's all right.
It worked. It worked.
I'll stick to reading cards, shall I?
and munching chocolate. Yeah.
And eat, oh, I love
What's
it.
that, Galaxy?
As they say.
I don't eat it anymore.
So we
Yeah.
So is it?
Yeah. Because I've got longer travels there. So.
yes. And the next
Oh,
next
God,
next
yeah.
live is on the 2nd.
If we get back to the
When-
submarine,
What's the subject for the round table?
Moon landings.
What?
So you and me are going to agree on something for once.
Yeah.
These two
Oh,
won't.
no, I'm with Adam. Which
You
is
said you
what-
didn't agree with it.
I have some issues with it,
Ooh. With what?
with the not agreeing with it.
What are you
Sorry.
agreeing on?
No, I haven't.
I kind of, I'm more to disagree with it
Yeah. me.
because the main reason why I'm disagreeing with it is because the footage they use for entertainment purposes only. The footage they use for interviewing Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and all that, and they're all like very aggressive. If I'm not being funny, if I went to the moon, I'd be boasting that. The moon. They're like,
I'm not
They're like,
gonna comment
fuck off.
because it's entertainment
Swear on the Bible.
purposes only.
That's a fake Bible. I'm just saying. But then again, being an electrical engineer myself, technology back then wasn't advanced as what they say it was. Like doing a telephone call
Yeah,
from
but
the
then
moon
Actually,
to the Earth when there
is-
wasn't wireless
1957
communication.
Technology was ridiculous.
That
as well, so we just didn't know.
that discussion we'll have on the
Yeah,
on the
actually,
second.
Yep, we'll have that on.
So it'll be quite
unhear
animated.
that, please.
I'm not commenting. on
It can't. Glenn said, "I can't wait for the next live. Fascinating stories from you all." Well, on the 2nd, Glenn, we've got a
Glenn.
live
Thanks,
round
Glenn.
table.
Joining us.
Thank you for joining us and putting up with the, you know, the topics and that.
The second, that's the day
There's
after.
no topics in there.
The first.
I'm going to finish this with a
Alright,
chocolate.
that's November.
Have a whiff. No, have a Milky Way.
What are you?
Because no one's eating them, so I'll have
I'm
two.
thinking
Yeah.
October, November.
Alright.
I promised Johnny I'll save him a Milky Way because he likes the Milky Way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Right.
I don't know what.
Woo woo thing.
Woo woo.
Yeah, the woo woo.
Woo woo.
The woo woo
On
thing.
the 31st.
Okay.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, thank you everybody for joining in and with our conversations and explanation of certain things. We hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, we'll see you on the 2nd of October. That's the Wednesday night. And we will be discussing the moon
Next
landings on the round table.
Ooh.
Thank you very much. Love and light. God bless
Love and light to you all.
Bless you. Thank you for
Take
joining us.
care, Glenn says.
Bye.
Bye, Glenn. Thank you.
Bye.
So,
Bye.